Hey guys, welcome to our first episode of Let's Stream Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread, and my special guest co-host, Brandon Warzero.
Hey.
Alright, so I've of course beaten this game. I've beaten all the Smackdown vs. Raw games, so I know of course what happens in Road to WrestleMania and all that stuff. And we're gonna be doing the career mode today. I did a little bit of Road to WrestleMania on this save file, either in that it's fresh, just to unlock the character that I wanted to use for this. So, gonna go into game modes, gonna go into career mode. Actually, first, before we do that,
what about my WWE?
My WWE? That was new in this game. Actually, before we go into that, Brandon, I've never showed you create a finisher mode. That was new for this game.
Create a finisher?
Now, create a finisher is a fucking awesome idea, I have to say. You make your own finisher.
I want to jump off the ground and do 300 backflips and then land on them. I want to do it.
You can! You can, Brandon, and that's why it's amazing. Now, the animation's got a lot more fluid in the more recent games, although it's not perfect. In the first one, oh my shit, trying to get any two moves to go together cleanly. So let's just throw together a quick little finisher here.
Do 300 backflips and then just land on the ground, get into a choke slam position after getting up off the ground?
You know what? You might be able to. So let's start this thing with a gut kick, and then I want to go into a hold from there. I want to pull him into a nice smooth DDT position. I'm trying to make a good finisher here, by the way. We'll do a taunt. Which one do I want to do? Yeah, throat slit. And I want this to be some kind of suplex one. Yeah, hook him up for a fisherman suplex after that. Then fucking lift him up for Samoan position. Let's just make this completely ridiculous.
Okay, then flip him off the other side, and then put him into another hold, and then throw him on the ground.
Okay, then we're gonna start going like in position for a Dreamer Driver. And fucking...
Throw him off the other side, just completely.
Okay,
or just...
yeah, let's see how this goes. Come on.
Alright.
How's it gonna look? How's it gonna look?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm digging it, I'm digging it.
Okay.
The end was a little fucked up.
Alright, okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
You've got him hooked in. This is like the longest finisher ever. You could easily get out of this.
You've only got about 10 minutes to get out of this move. Okay, let's change up the end. How long can I make this? Why do those two chain together? Hold on. You're about to see something amazing. Look at this beautiful finisher. Oh my god.
Okay, up. What the fuck? That was amazing!
Okay. We're gonna make another one. We're gonna make another finisher. We're gonna make a... Oh man, it was in 2010 they added diving finishers too. Oh man, that was a disaster. You can't make one that looks good. Okay, two-handed choke lift.
Do the two-handed choke lift. See what can you can bring into that. Do the 360 spin. That looks ridiculous. Wait,
and I'm gonna speed up that motion too.
How long can you have it go for?
Eternity.
Can you just make the 360 spin just keep going?
Pretty much. I can just put like one after another over and over.
So you're like dancing.
Yeah.
Whee!
This is goddamn stupid.
And then just drop him. Now can you end it with the gut kick?
Just put him back on his feet and kick him in the gut and then pin him.
Yeah. You've got him up for a chokeslam for so long.
Alright, this is the finisher, guys. Brandon, do you like your new finisher?
He would fucking suffocate to death.
You would have thought it would end in a choke bomb. Nope.
So by the time you're like at the point to like throw him, he's dead.
Yes. Best finisher ever. Chat says so.
And
okay.
he says and he goes because his back hurts. He goes to like reach for his back. I think your neck would fucking kill after that. Spit in his face and then kick him in the gut and then choke slam.
No, we gotta make more finishes, bro.
Flip him up for the glory bomb lift and then put him down and then pick him up.
You mean the gory bomb? Okay, first I spit poison mist in his eyeballs. And then I hit him with the ace of spades. Actually, the ace of spades is a cool move.
That wasn't actually too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, let's... Okay.
That was like a go after him kind of move. Do the
Yeah.
eye poke and then the eye rake.
The eye poke, then the eye rake, then the eye poke. Alright. No, this is a good finisher, bro. This is a move you see in every match. It's just kind of a thing that happens now. This is how WWE finishers are gonna be from now on, you know? And then we'll end with fucking, what are we gonna end with? Yeah, that's ridiculous enough. Okay, this is my finisher. This is how all of my matches end when I win.
You're gonna punch the shit out of them, kick them in the nuts? And then
Actually,
keep
the
punching?
last two moves kind of flowed together. The rest didn't.
No. I like the stutter in it too. The
Yeah.
first punch to the second punch is like this giant stutter in animation.
Alright, now that we have that taken care of, let's actually wrestle.
Whoa, that was a shitty model of a guy.
I was barely paying attention. I think I saw Chavo Guerrero. Alright, career mode, guys. Wow, I forgot you can pick women in career mode. That's a first, actually, for WWE.
It starts on Ashley.
Well, it's alphabetic. I'm gonna go ahead and beat Kurt Hawkins, because A, it's the only game Kurt Hawkins has ever been in, B, I love Kurt Hawkins, and C, they gave him the worst stats in the entire game out of all of the males.
Really?
Yep. I also had to fix almost his entire moveset, because this is back when he was, default rosters, yeah. Actually, wait a minute. If I do default rosters, is it gonna put in unlockable characters? Hold on. We'll quit and check. Because if it doesn't, then we've got to put in Zack Ryder, our tag team partner. Now, this was back when they were the Edgeheads. So, this is back when they almost never wrestled matches, they just kind of did, like, run-ins. So almost their entire moveset is taken from the very few televised matches they've had as the Major Brothers, which means I had to almost entirely rework the moveset of Kurt Hawkins, because almost none of his moves were moves he ever did past that short-lived gimmick. They had all of his signatures and finishers wrong. I had to fix them. Nothing vacant? Nothing vacant. Okay. Yeah, we're good then. You will start on the United States Championship path.
So,
all right.
In the last one, you were in your like locker room, and this time you're in like an airplane.
Yeah, we're traveling to the next venue.
In the States, you're just traveling to the States in an airplane all the time.
Well, they travel worldwide. Although I'm going for the U.S. Championship.
You're going for the U.S. Championship, which would
Yeah.
be in America, wouldn't it?
No. You represent it globally. Now, it's got cool
okay.
statistics, actually. It says, like, your win ratio, like, loss ratio, signatures in a used in a match. Like, these are actually statistics that I kind of like are in the game. I find them interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You also receive awards, and we're gonna try and get every one we can. Let's get all the achievements, bruh!
Awardments.
Yes, let's get all the awardments. So, who do we want to fight first? On the way to the United States Championship. Jeff Hardy, Big Show, MVP, or Mr. Kennedy?
Big Show, obviously.
Big Show? Okay, so our debut match is going to be against Big Show in a singles match. Hey, you know what? If it's going to be the first match, we'll have entrance turned on.
Big Show.
So Big Show has the second highest strength in the entire game, just a few points below Mark Henry, the world's strongest man.
We had one of our matches when we were actually, when I was at your house.
Yeah.
I remember this from all the way back
This
then.
was SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, and this is before we graduated. Wasn't this when we were going to school? Wasn't this like the day that we were both going to go over to Bateman to like hand in some forms or something after we graduated?
I don't remember.
It was something like that.
But we played. I remember we played this, and Big Show was like.
He was the ECW champion. I was Triple H, who was, I think, SmackDown's champion, and you were John Cena from Raw.
Was I?
Yeah, that was the story. That was part of the Road to WrestleMania of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, I think it was.
Huh.
Yeah.
I remember doing that match.
That was fun.
I remember that. I was really shit at this game.
Yeah. You were really shit at this game.
Didn't we play this on, like, Wii?
Yeah, although the game is easy as balls. You know SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 actually had difficulty? It was 2009, 2010, and 2011 that had absolutely zero difficulty, with 2011 being the worst offender. Do you remember when I used to stream that sometimes, and I would beat people in 3 moves?
I believe so.
I would beat dudes with a clothesline, like 10 seconds into a match. They would spawn, I would, like, spawn. The match would start.
They would spawn.
I would just, like,
fucking kill them.
Toe kick, scoop slam, I pick them up, clothesline, 1, 2, 3, ding, 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 ding. And then it shows a cutscene of, like, Vince McMahon laying on the ground when I didn't beat up Vince McMahon.
You're too stuck in Payday right now.
Yeah.
With the spawning.
I am. Mah-Dry, can you fight Mr. Kennedy next? Sure.
I can't even do Ukrainian job anymore because they've added more AI units to the fucking map.
They have?
Mm-hmm.
No, well, where? Outside?
There's a cop now who sits outside.
Oh no, there have always been cops outside. I take care of those.
No, a cop on the street.
Yeah, he's out
Like
there sometimes.
From his car.
Yeah, I see him there sometimes.
They added another AI unit who will normally come back and check the dumpster.
Yeah, he's there too. These aren't new ones. I just usually kill them for you.
I've never seen them before. Like, I've played before, and like they're just never there.
Well, I've once had 3 people spawn in the alley.
No question.
I know. I've had 3 people spawn in the alley, but it's just I've never had that one guy who comes back and checks the dumpster.
I just want to point out, I am squashing the Big Show. This is standard difficulty. And I'm using the lowest stat male in the game.
There's the clothesline.
The models in this game look alright.
Yeah, they do look pretty nice, actually. And this is PS2.
Well,
Yeah.
PS2 is always great, so.
Yeah, PS2
Always
did
will
look
be.
pretty good.
Always will be.
I want to see Mah-Dry kick John Cena's ass. John Cena's my favorite wrestler.
Yeah, he's the greatest ever.
The Cenar.
Yeah. The Snar.
The Snar. Okay, yeah, I could do this totally, right?
Pick up the Big Show?
Yeah.
And hold him forever?
Yeah, lift him around the ring a little bit. Alright. Come on, Big Show, get up, bro.
Oh,
I am
God.
murdering this man.
At first I thought that your name, Kurt, in the corner, I thought it said cunt, and I was like, okay!
Cunt Hawkins. I am murdering this man, and yet he is taking no damage. Ow. Ow. No. Get out of my ring. There we go.
John the Snar Cenar.
Cenar. John the Snar Cenar. That's his name now.
Yeah, John the Snar Cenar.
Okay, apparently Big Show is fucking invincible. Look how fast he is getting up.
Cena selling.
No, I'm not
Cool
a
man.
rope break, ref. That wasn't a rope break. I call bullshit.
Cool man wants you to do a spear.
Do the spear? Well, I am one of the edge heads. I believe I might have a spear as one of... Actually, no, I did my running grapples. They actually didn't give Kurt Hawkins a spear.
That's
Swinging
a
neck
bunch
breaker.
of bullshit.
Alright. As one of my signatures, I actually have Kurt Hawkins' old finisher when he was Brett Major. The second rope diving crossbody. Alright. Is that gonna be a pin? Is that gonna be a pin? No, I'm gonna argue with the ref. It's one of my abilities. I can argue with the ref.
Dude, what the fuck, man? This is bullshit. I'm gonna jump in this guy's throat now.
How would that not just, like, crack your skull like a coconut? Ow!
Adam's apple would go, like, backwards.
Oh god, he countered it once and I'm, like, destroyed. Cunt Hawkins!
Is that just what he's gonna be now?
Yeah, Cunt Hawkins. No! Get it! You fucking wrestle!
Do it better!
It's okay, guys. I got this.
You hit him on his arm strap. That's not gonna hurt him.
Okay. Am I able to... Yes, I am. Let's just remove that turnbuckle padding.
That looks ridiculous. Let me wave my hands in front of this.
Not an illegal maneuver, not an illegal maneuver. Ref is watching it. What the fuck? What was that shit, ref?
That would hurt like a mother.
He didn't even fall down from a dropkick. Oh my god, I floored him with a standing clothesline. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna get him with the lifting DDT. Alright, I somehow lifted him with that.
And...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we picked a hard first match. Although he's gotten very little offense in on me. Alright.
Just pin him again.
Okay, no. Tapping is not going to happen. Tapping is not going to happen, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, I recovered.
The man who weighs 1,000 pounds just landed on you.
Yep.
But you're okay.
Yeah, we all know that the best wrestler ever is me, Hayden.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Alright, get up. Yes! Oh my god, he flew. Yes. Come on. A sweet missile dropkick. Oh my god.
Dude.
Like, I argue with the ref every time, and the ref never gets sick of it. It gets me free momentum, so I might as well do it.
Dude, what the fuck? This is bullshit. I can only count so fast.
Alright. Choke him? Oh, but this is illegal. Okay. I got this one.
Don't choke him. Fine, I'll just smack his head into this thing.
Just gonna choke him on the ropes some more. Ref doesn't seem to care about that kind of choke. Okay. Oh my god, he's still getting up instantly. He's at red head and body.
Use his signature, brew.
There we go.
Well, now he's bleeding all over the place.
Oh god, he's still up.
Built up a lot of momentum.
Fucking spine buster. Okay. I stopped his momentum, although he does have his signature. Okay, I'm gonna superplex the Big Show.
This is bullshit.
And the ring is still intact.
You have no way to be able to do that.
You roll over. I'm gonna get him with my other finisher. Come on. Oh god, he got up.
Well, sucks to be you.
Yes! I hit him with a sweet diving clothesline, put my feet on the ropes for leverage, which is illegal. Not illegal if the ref doesn't see it. Alright.
That's so bullshit.
Kurt the Cunt Hawkins has super strength. Apparently, I picked him up in a Samoan drop earlier.
Kurt the Cunt Hawkins.
First match, my debut, not only do I pin the Big Show, I bust him open.
Nice.
He didn't hit me very often, but when he did, it kept me down for surprisingly long. Usually in the early goings of the match, there's nothing that keeps you down. Like, you can get up really fast.
There's an ad for pizza in this place. I think that's the only ad at all.
Didn't you know? Pizza sponsors WWE.
It doesn't even say what kind of pizza, it just says pizza. So pizza in general is sponsoring it.
First match, Mah-Dry and Kurt Hawkins has a nickname as the cunt. Yep. 5-star match!
What?
Yep.
That's so bullshit.
Oh wow, I forgot. Yeah, look at my overall skill. My overall skill was half that of the worst woman in the game.
Wow.
I forgot they start you at minimum skill. I did that with, like, no strength. And I made a full recovery.
Wow.
Alright. I think it's under stats? No, that's just about the wrestling records. Okay, what awards did we get? Insult to injury. Successfully taunt your opponent 4 times. One without sustaining yellow damage anywhere. Really? Never left the ring. One with 85% of your total health. Irish whipped the opponent into the corner 10 times. Did I really do it that much? Picked up the opponent 5 times. One while only being countered or reversed 3 or fewer times. And Irish whipped at least 5 times.
Yep.
Alright, so I've got some early achievements. Now, I saw a request in the chat to fight Mr. Kennedy next. And we'll turn off the entrance this time.
Because fuck that.
Yeah, this game's almost as realistic as American Army.
That game was the greatest. Don't even say bad things about that awesome game.
Brandon, what's better from a tactical standpoint? The smoke grenade or the fog grenade?
Well, the smoke, because smoke will, like, totally block view. Fog might only slightly.
Yeah. I actually don't know what the difference was, even in the game, because I only ever used fog.
I used both.
So I saw a request in the chat earlier to use the spear.
In-game, they were both the same.
So I think it's safe to say his abdomen and ribcage should just be pulverized. I drove my shoulder into it full speed 3 times. Let's just take the padding off that turnbuckle. Hey, Kennedy. And off this turnbuckle, ref's doing nothing to stop this. Oh, the fuck? Back in the corner. The fuck is going on with Kennedy? Get in the corner. There we go. There we go.
Is this game working like WCW right now?
Yeah. Corner. Back in the corner. This is a tactic. This works.
Even though it shouldn't.
Yeah. I'm not getting any momentum for it. Well, barely. I'm losing it for repeating moves, actually.
BFF?
And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. I don't know how much longer this can go on.
I always love looking at the audience in these games.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell that sign is directed at. The boof sign.
I don't understand why half the people who are in the audience would even go to wrestling.
I know what you're saying.
Because they're clones?
Like, that woman there looks so disinterested with you.
I know, some of them don't even, like, look at the ring.
That woman's looking at the ground.
A swift kick to the opponent.
You almost broke his body.
He deserves it.
He's in, like, flashing red. He's gonna be dead soon.
Yeah.
You know, like a heart attack.
Bulldog! Come on.
I like how there's also random flashes from the audience. Like a camera, like I know that's what it's supposed to be, but it's like sometimes on somebody's face.
That'll leave a mark.
No! No, he's actually hitting a grapple! Ow!
You're fine, you're fine.
No, I got him. I got him. I got him. Don't make me do the dreaded airplanes. Oh, it didn't let me do the airplane spin. Okay, I see how it is, game. Alright. Get up, bro.
And there's the drop kick.
Yeah, that looked so ridiculous.
I love the missile drop kick. It's awesome.
But you did it and like dove halfway, like more than halfway across the ring.
Okay, I call it bullshit, Kennedy. You were in a ground and pound.
Punch connects. Since Hawkins and Ryder have aligned themselves with Edge, their game is picked up.
Say what you will about Edge, but he's
Well, Shadow, I do, but that's because I'm so smart that I put a camera inside my eyeball.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you put a camera inside your eyeball? Really?
Then no matter what I see, I can always save it in my brain.
Yeah.
My brain has an infinite amount of gigabytes of storage.
Wonder if I can lead him out of the ring. Is he healing? Does he have an ability where he can recover health? Is he rubbing the pain out of his ribs?
3 broken ribs. Let me just rub those back together.
This is my taunt, bro. I'm losing momentum for it at this point. I've done this so much.
I am Jesus. I am Jesus. I am Jesus. Jesus.
And there's the tackle. Look at this. No fear.
Jesus, Alpha here.
I'm 85,000, bro.
Solid wrestling move.
This is how lame he is. I can... He's nothing.
You're gonna get an award for like taunting like 300 times.
Probably. Oh, he went back in the ring. He doesn't want to mess with me, bro. Devil horns and... Jesus taunt.
Are you gonna get counted out by being out of the ring?
No, I'm gonna stay out for 9 seconds. I bet you that's an achievement.
How long have you been out for?
There we go. That was the 9 count.
And that's a stiff kick.
Come on, bro. Ooh! Okay, let's get him with a sweet spine buster.
That missed. That dropkick missed.
Let's work over the knee a bit. You know what? I want this man dead. I want this man dead. Let's get every body part to red and have him fully bleeding. I bet there's an achievement for that.
They're not achievements, they are awardments.
Yes, I need some awardments.
You can get awardments in 2 games. This game and DLC Quest. They're the only 2 games with awardments.
Michael Cole just said, "What a tackle, knocking the opponent down." He was still standing.
He was still standing, he was in the corner.
I'm just gonna break his left knee. And I'm gonna slam it off the mat.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
There's an award called murder.
This looks like the beginning of the
You know what?
end
I'm not done with him.
stable.
Oh god, I forgot. This is the game with the horrible outside the ring camera angles.
Yeah, that didn't look like it was useful at all.
Yeah, it makes it actually really hard.
To set up anything, because this looks terrible.
Yep. Alright, let's hit my finisher. The diving elbow drop on the table.
Well, at least it gives you cool camera angles when you're trying to do finishers and shit.
Yeah. And luckily I left the ring when I dove, so that reset the count.
Yep, there goes the monitor.
I'm just gonna open this up, throw him onto this table, do my finisher again.
Bruh. You fucking... No. I'm gonna go reset the count.
Won't he get counted out?
No, because I'm resetting the count by leaving the ring and going back. And by entering the ring and going back out.
Wait, but isn't there a count for him, though?
No, count for both of us.
Dear Lord, what a
Oh.
suplex.
It's fucking dumb.
Wrestling rules. Oh god, this camera angle. I'm gonna get him with a gourd buster on the table.
6.
Hoot! Oh,
Did
Okay.
you miss?
that didn't work. Okay, we're at a 7 count. I gotta go break up the count.
There's the counter.
8.
He's like punching you in the dick.
The kick connects.
It's okay, I kicked him in the dick.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm going to need to punch your dick now. Gah!
Is that from something?
No.
Get on the table!
He's bouncing off.
What's his head hitting?
He's like pushing his hands off of it.
Fuck me. Good to see the ref doesn't give a shit.
The fans aren't doing anything either. They're not like saying anything or like.
No, everyone's okay with this. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I missed hard.
He was like so far away from that area.
No.
Bursting those capillaries in his chest. And that punch lands hard.
Okay. I got this, bro. Bust him. You motherfucker. Get this table.
Get on that motherfucking
Get
table.
on this table.
See the table? On the table.
Oh, god damn it, game. Ah! On the concrete, power slam.
He's like almost dead completely.
Get. Oh my shit, this camera. Yeah. Oh, is he on it?
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
Did you see
Holy
that?
shit.
That table's in
He's
his
on the
hand.
table. He's on the table.
There.
I don't think anybody wants you to win. A lot of people are holding Kennedy signs.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a
Die. Okay.
He's showing
Another taunt.
absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Come on, Kennedy. Come back in the ring.
What a kick that
The match has been going so well for you.
There's a fundamental move.
By this point, I think I would just like get onto the ground myself and like tap.
Oh, man. Here it comes.
Just lay down and start tapping out. He puts you in a side headlock, you tap.
You're just like, no, I'm done.
Oh my, look at the blood just pouring down his face.
No, I'm not done with him.
Yeah, but he's done with you.
Driving the
Yeah.
opponent.
Yeah, I'm not done with him. I'm bashing his skull open.
I can see that.
I
Wow.
still got this under control.
Talk about a move with bad intentions.
I'm gonna break his knees now.
You just broke his neck, so
Yeah, and his skull, and his ribs.
Bit of efficient
I'm gonna finish off his left knee.
not just
Kurt Hawkins for World Heavyweight Champion.
yeah, Kennedy's career is definitely over.
Yeah, I don't think you're recovering from this.
Sorry, Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hit him with some strong grapples now.
Since
I
I'm
wanna hit
not
some
a-
big moves. I feel like I haven't hit enough big moves in this match. You know?
Yeah, hitting him through both the tables wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
You gotta work over his arms.
Great reversal.
a swift
Trying to. I'm trying to remember what my arm submission is.
Kurt, the Cunt Hawkins for heavyweight champ.
You know what? I'm gonna do my my main finisher, my diving elbow drop.
Here it comes. Look out.
There we go. Okay, back to the arms. Which one's the arm submission button? Here we go.
submission hold
Rope
locked
break
in.
my ass, ref. I'm not letting go. Man, that's one slow count, ref.
His arms
That was
are
only
taking-
4 seconds. Wow. Hey,
His
Kennedy.
arm,
Round 2.
his arm didn't take that much damage from that.
I'm not much of a submission artist yet. Do it again. Start wrenching the elbow.
And he might
I
get
think regardless, that would fucking kill.
Yeah, it would. Also, I wrenched his shoulder to flip him over.
that vicious chop. A simple move that sets up bigger
Okay. How's he even still breathing? I don't know. You'd think he would pass out from the pain.
After taking out like all the body shots like that, you'd be done.
Yeah. Can you imagine the damage that must have been done to his back?
right here.
Like, everything does damage to his back now.
Even like my arm drags, he's landing on a broken back. It's gonna kill.
The kick connects.
He ran right into that toe kick. I feel like I haven't hit enough finishers on this guy yet, you
Hit
know?
him right in the nuts that he doesn't have anymore.
I'm just gonna keep brutalizing this guy. Yeah, that's a good point. I like how the fans approve of his murder. The crowd is still cheering.
He's like barely even moving.
Come on, Kennedy. Come on, Kennedy. Well, I will get a lot of submission skill for this, actually, because I keep doing submissions. The way you get the stats in this is the more you do moves that utilize that skill, the more of that skill you get.
So if you work over one arm, does it hurt both of his arms?
Yes, both arms and both legs count as, like, they have mutual damage.
Ah, so it makes literally no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but from a gameplay standpoint, I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I guess. But if I've really just like smashed in your one knee, your other knee isn't just gonna magically be smashed in.
It's why the game tries to make it so most moves that target an arm or a leg, they target the same arm and leg as the other moves. Come on, ref. Have I not done enough illegal things in this match yet?
Yeah, you'd be DQ'd by now in like a regular match.
When am I getting DQ'd, ref? Oh, hold on. Let me just, yeah, this is legal, right? Both using the ropes and, hitting the groin?
That's one of those moves that hurts
Well, he...
just looking at it.
Why wouldn't he just get off the rope?
He didn't think of that.
He's holding on.
What a fierce kick.
You give him too much credit.
This game had the Skyrim leveling up system before Skyrim even thought of it.
Yeah, it did. Wow, I am ending Mr. Kennedy's career tonight. Maybe even his life. His arm's red. Alright, let go of the arm.
So I
Alright,
guess
how
it's
do
time
we...
to finish him, isn't it?
Yeah, how do we want to end this match? Well, first I want to plant him with a power slam.
The people in the audience are terrifying me now. They all have black eyes. Just like pure blackness.
Whoa, he got to his feet fast. What was that? What is going on? Hey,
And a jaw-jacking punch.
what the fuck was that burst of energy from?
What a thud as these two collide.
Alright. Finisher time.
He's climbing the
Oh my
top.
god, he's getting back up. Oh my god, he's fighting back. What the shit?
Kennedy's like dead.
Fuck you.
Oh, his head's back to better.
Backbreaker.
His head's not red anymore.
I'll fix it.
Orange now. Fix that shit. He must have a healing factor.
Okay. And boom.
And the knee connects.
Now he's in position.
I think we're about to see a high-risk
Now
move
he
from the
dies.
The ref's in your way.
Oh man, what a crushing blow. This could
It's a
be
good thing the
great
ref
right
moves.
Yeah. I win. 3 count.
must come to an end.
Well,
But I
obviously.
wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
So I finished the match by driving my elbow from how many feet in the air? I drive my elbow into his heart.
Well, that was to kickstart it so he'd come back to life.
Actually, that's a good point. I did that one entirely just to resuscitate him.
He's been knocked out like this whole time. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna make sure he's alive still.
And Mr. Kennedy is now a re-dead.
Neither would I, but the referee
So he's gonna scream and hold on to people?
Yep. Isn't that what wrestling is?
Yeah. For sure.
So, I'd like to think that Kennedy was rolled out on a full body stretcher. Also, I want to give points to this game for being better quality than Smackdown vs. Raw 2011, because after the match he was still bleeding, and in that game they forgot to make them bleed after the match.
Wait, a full body stretcher? What is a partial body stretcher?
I meant full body cast. I guess that didn't make any sense. Oh my god, the golden ones are the new ones.
Jesus. Also,
Yeah.
you got a whole bunch of stats there.
Yeah. And a full recovery. Now I'm in Toledo. Alright, who's next? MVP or Jeff Hardy?
Wait, we gotta figure out what other things you got.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's check out our new
You
achievements,
just got a,
bro.
you just got a whole bunch.
Okay, let's check out some of the new ones. Can't catch me. Taunted 6 times while outside the ring. Fuji would be proud. Taunted 8 times. Get inside now. Got in at the 9 count. Photo op. Did all of your signatures and finishers. Demolition Man. Destroy all announce tables. Obstruct view. Spend 2 minutes fighting outside the ring.
Yep.
Extreme finisher. Perform 2 finishers outside the ring. Take out the trash. Irish whipped the opponent out of the ring 3 times. Sugar Rush completed 10 running attacks. Cardio Monster consumed 400 units of stamina. I don't know what that is exactly. I got Squash Match again for not getting hurt. Could have ended sooner. You performed 4 finishers. Stomp a Mudhole connected with 8 strikes in the corner. In Control 5 grapples. Speed Big Expert 35 strikes. Little Pick... no, I did that one. Chain Wrestler, 20 quick grapples. Those are all the new ones.
So
Alright.
we have a vote still going on.
Okay, what does it look like? MVP or Jeff Hardy?
MVP or Meth-Lardy?
Yeah. Okay, who's next on Mah-Dry's hit list? Chat. I got one for Meth Hardy, you got one for MVP. Got 2 for MVP, I think.
Yeah.
Is that 3 for MVP? Oh no,
Oh, no.
Is, yeah, no, that one was already there before.
No, we got another for...
Or is it this? No, we're 2-2. Oh god, we're 3-3. 3-4. Going once. Going
3-5.
3-5. Going once. Going twice. Sold. We're fighting MVP. It's time to face up against the player's boot. That's one of his new finishers in this game. You're leaning in the corner and he just runs full speed and drives his foot into your face. Yes, Joe, I will fight the Shockmaster in all of his Stormtrooper helmet glory. So, Joe, if you just tuned in, you missed murder. I killed a man. Gonna get some popcorn? Alright, this match is gonna be much quicker.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Well, right, because it would be racist to kill the black man.
Yeah. And we don't allow racism in our stream.
No racism. It's one of the rules, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't think it is one of the rules. I think it's just be careful with them.
No racism unless it's funny.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Driving the knee into the opponent.
He's black, but he's like not black. You know?
He's pretty black. You know, he used to be a career criminal. Not joking. Not even a black joke. MVP used to be a career criminal. He was in jail for like 6 years. Yeah. He robbed a yacht. Like, armed robbery of a yacht. It worked, too. He didn't get caught for quite a while. Ow! Ow!
Kurt the Cunt Hawkins will end this thug's life tonight.
No, I believe it's just Cunt Hawkins.
Cunt Hawkins will end the thug's life tonight.
Thug life.
On. What is it, WWE?
This is... Yes, WWE is the show.
Yeah.
No, it's...
Yeah,
I think
this is the
you
show.
mean Friday Night Smackdown.
On Friday Night Smackdown.
You know they don't use announcer voices like that anymore.
Yeah, but that would be way better.
I know it would be. It's because they don't use good announcer voices anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was a confusing counter. What happened there? The fuck was any of that?
I love the over-exaggerated announcers. They're amazing.
Whoa, oh my god, more teleportation. This match is bugging out. I'm just gonna try and pin.
Oh man, I can't believe that wasn't
This is a bona fide slobber knocker.
Yeah. Alright. Nice delayed vertical suplex there. Plants him on the mat. He's getting right back up. Okay, okay, I got an idea. Gourd Buster hung stomach first on the steel cable.
Ow.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
A simple move
ton.
sets up bigger.
He can get the pin right here.
One.
Kicked out just in the
Aw.
nick of time.
What? You're telling me the hip toss didn't beat him? What black magic is this?
Apparently we need more thug jokes.
Yeah, we do need more thug jokes in the chat or else we won't win the match.
And their leader, Edge.
There's two things coming up in my mind, and one of them is a song, and the other
We
is...
may see a tap out right here.
Well, look at him. He's just a gangster. What's his profession?
What a nasty
What's his profession? Gangster.
He's a gangster. Like I just said. Jeez.
I don't think there's going to be anything.
Wow, MVP's not a very good wrestler.
You might be right. They are so focused on victory that they don't care what they have to do to get it. And there's the elbow. What a kick.
Profession. Thug.
Okay,
This can't go on much
is it
longer.
just me or is this whole match being really derpy?
Profession. Thug. Favorite hobby? KFC.
Ow! Oh god, that backfired. It.
Night after night, WWE superstars never fail.
Well, at least
Ow.
he waited for
Amaze
you
the
nicely.
fans.
And that's a good thing.
He's a respectable thug.
Whoop. Second time's the charm. Nope.
Sitting here calling this match.
Oh god, no! I think he just did it to me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I can dig it.
What is the crowd chanting?
They were
like,
chanting MVP sucks for a while.
Okay. They were asking in the chat, and I can't hear, so I can't confirm that.
You're deaf, so you can't confirm that.
Yeah, I can't hear anything at all.
Yeah.
Oh, the punch connects.
Red Dragon. Apparently,
Hey, Red
it's
Dragon.
been a while.
Yep. Hood. Third time's the charm.
You're gonna miss again.
Yay!
Oh no, you got it.
Yay! I'm a palunch. That seriously, he only stayed down for that long.
Even watermelon won't help MVP now.
He's showing absolutely
Watermelon.
no respect for his opponent.
Brandon, that's racist. We all know that MVP is strictly on a cornbread diet.
MVP, you need help? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, man. My crew, man.
Knee connects.
Alright, let me just back up a little bit. What the fuck was that roll all about? Clothesline! Clothesline! Clothesline!
Kurt the Cunt Hawkins is now fighting. My crew, man.
What the shit?
How? I would just stay down after, like...
Can we get a gif of that, please?
I know he's coming, so I'm just gonna stay down and then he'll just miss.
Yeah.
Oh my God, an enziguri, a head kick.
Alright. I think that's it for him.
Can his opponent kick two?
He almost got the three.
Nope.
Was that your argument?
Look at the confidence.
No, I didn't bother.
Know what's up.
The kick connects.
That sounds like an actual wrestling, like, announcement kind of thing.
What?
Cunt Hawkins should be a laundry master with all those clotheslines.
Oh, fuck.
A textbook suplex.
Watching Kurt Hawkins in the ring, you can't help but see shades of other young superstars that made it big in the WWE.
Okay, let's... Ow.
Teams like the Hawks,
Ah.
they went on a great
Okay,
Because
let's just...
sometimes they're just not on the ball and they got these really shitty things that they say.
Hi and welcome to commentary with Matt Stryker. Everything
Yeah.
he says is dumb.
Stuff like that.
I got him. He fell down.
Yeah, but you fell down first.
Well, I was diving.
Well,
Yeah!
you were almost down as long as he was.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? Oh, the leg
Yeah!
opponent's down. What a vicious shot with the knee.
Does that guy have his shirt off, or is that just a really, really ugly shirt?
I don't know. Alright. Come on, MVP. Come
Kill
on, bro.
him and his Kool-Aid will spill.
I don't even know if I get that. Whatever. Oh, grape drink joke. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Superstar's body off that slam. What a finish.
Alright, let's just hit. You know what? Launcher! There we go, diving body splash to the outside. I'll keep him down.
I love how the animations in this game can just look so fucked.
DDT did the trick.
Do you like how some of the camera flashes were going through the ring?
Oh yeah. If cameras
There we
can be
go.
on people's faces and in their eyeballs, they can go through the ring.
Yeah. Oh my god. Finisher on the outside of the ring and he's still going. I guess my stats
Now-
are pretty low.
Now, do you have your window open in your room?
No.
Because it's fucking cold out.
I wish I had... Actually, I should open it. It's getting hot in here.
It's weird. It's like the beginning of September. What the fuck is going on?
I'm happy it's getting cold.
I'm happy it's getting cold too, but what's the winter gonna be like then?
Hell.
Hell on earth,
Yeah.
but cold.
Cold hell.
So, if hell is really, really hot, does that mean heaven's really fucking cold?
Kevin is really cold, yeah.
Not Kevin, heaven.
It's funny because I used to have a friend Richard who would always say it's cold as hell out here.
It's cold as hell out here, man. So it's like boiling outside?
No, it was snowing.
Boiling magma?
I like how there have been no comments on what I'm doing right now. I was just Irish whipping him back and forth.
Into the opponent.
Well, it's just a regular occurrence now.
Alright. Alright. Come on. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna pin him. Yeah, I'm gonna try and speed up these matches a bit. I'm done fucking around.
What a beautiful dive
Canadian
across the
winter
line.
is cold. Canadian winter is cold hell. I think you mean the ninth circle of hell.
Is the ninth circle really cold? Because I don't believe it is.
There is a like a certain, well, the first depiction of hell written by the Dante's Inferno hell.
Yeah.
The ninth circle is like frigid.
Oh, is it the ninth one? Okay. Alright,
that's where,
we
like,
win
that-
again! Okay, I'm
like-
gonna start speeding up these matches.
It's where like traders and stuff go. You've got like angry people and like wrathful people and gluttonous and all this kind of stuff through the other layers. But the ninth circle, that's for treacherous motherfuckers.
Congratulations, I'm the #1 contender.
Like always.
Oh no, wait, I can do a match to become the #1 contender.
Do it.
Alright, can't catch me? No. What were the ones I just got? 4 Corners of Doom, complete a grapple on all 4 corners. What other ones? Mucho Lucha, which is connected with 5 diving moves. High Rent District, hit a diving move from the top rope to the outside. In Control... No, I already did that one, I think.
Be back in a minute.
Okay. #1 contenders match against Jeff Hardy. I get to pick a manager? Ooh. I want MVP in my corner. Alright. So if we win this, we're the #1 contender, and we can challenge the champion. And of course he's got his tag team partner Matt Hardy with him.
Determine who the best competitor is here tonight.
So far all this is contributing to the match is making the camera angle suck. I wonder if I can tell my manager to, like...
Underhanded move.
If I can tell my manager to distract the ref or something.
Oh my word, what a slam. And the knuckles connect.
Wow, that was easy. Why do I even have the option of targeting Matt Hardy? I don't want to target Matt Hardy, I want to target Jeff.
You can't ask for a better
Stupid
example of what
auto-targeting.
makes SmackDown great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars and the greatest
Alright.
matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
Just pulverize him. Take out the knees. I don't want him using his speed advantage.
Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows.
You know what? I wanna get some big moves done early. Do some early damage. Top rope side slam.
We may have a knockout on our hands.
Oh wow, no, he's still going. He got up surprisingly fast.
I think he's
Snapmare. Jump to the top rope. Oh, I just did a diving elbow drop to him while he was standing. That was weird.
You are a diving elbow drop.
Maybe I am, but maybe that's my prerogative. So this is a manager. This is a match where we both have managers. He's got Fat Lardy with him, and I have MVP with me.
You just fucking destroyed MVP.
I know, but I got to pick a manager and could only pick it from people I've wrestled. I should have picked Mr. Kennedy.
That's dumb.
Superstar's body off
Who
that
picks their manager
slam.
from people they just killed?
Alright. Well, heels
Kennedy.
think alike. I'm a bad guy and so is MVP.
Kennedy comes out, he's like bleeding profusely.
They're like, you pulled me out of the hospital for this.
I know what you're
He's
saying,
got like a body
but I
cast
can't help
still on.
but feel that if the opportunity presented itself,
Comes out in like a wheelchair.
turn his back on that team to make his
But you take the
name.
wheelchair out from under his feet so you can bash your opponent with it.
Yep.
Smarter than that. He's got
I hook a car battery up to his wheelchair.
to go screwing with it.
Submission
We got
on
this,
locked
bro.
in. We may see a tap out right here.
I think that's an illegal maneuver, hooking up a car battery to your opponent's wheelchair.
I think so.
Yes! Come on, come on, come on! Count it, ref! Ah, I almost got a schoolboy roll up with my feet on the ropes.
That'll leave a mark. We might be
All right, we'll get him with
seeing
the
beginning
DDT.
of the end. DDT. Good Lord, what impact.
Try, what's the name of the song in the I'm streaming video says shut up?
I do not remember the name of the song itself, but it's the song from, I think it's the Grass Plains, in that new, the Adventure Time video game for the 3DS. It's a
Wow.
really awesome game.
A textbook
I'm streaming video I did today was the one of me in Saints Row the
There's
3rd,
the elbow.
which the stream that we need to get back to on your stream.
Yep,
Yeah, we do.
we will. We
Well,
will.
the punch connects.
We can do more wrestling on my
Exactly.
stream.
Exactly, we'll wrestle on your stream. That is, doing float over DDTs to pedestrians.
Oh crap, the police are coming. Float over DDT them too.
Themselves with edge. They're game.
Steal their car and drive away.
Will about edge. But
I need to do more strikes in this game. They're actually really good.
figure who is edge head.
How did I get the momentum off the rope to do that? Alright,
He's going
Because-
to his
let's finish this.
top turnbuckle.
Oh no, he's getting up. Damn. Clothesline.
Finish
Got
her.
him.
Lord, those lariats can do so
Okay, okay. I'll finish him with the signature. A spine buster right in the middle of the ring.
much. Could it be?
Finish him Arn Anderson style.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Got him.
That's it.
Yay!
Yay, I'm the #1 contender now.
Yay!
No, doesn't need to wait 8 months.
So wait, the #1 contender is the #1 contender to be the next champion, isn't it?
Yeah, the #1 contender is the guy who is the next guy in line to get a match for the championship.
It sounds so like ridiculous. I beat you, so I can be the guy who's next in line to beat the guy who has the champion.
Well, it makes sense because, you know, everyone's fighting each other to climb the ladder to become the guy who's line to fight the champion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Makes
I guess.
sense.
It makes sense, but
Oh, only a 3-star match? Well, hoity-toity-toy. How many finishers and signatures did I hit?
I'm going back into that fucking ring and kicking his ass again.
Apparently I'm an invisible superstar. Oh, I think it's because I took no damage the whole match. I squashed the other guy, and I've unlocked a new match type, which is single match with wrestler or with a manager, which I don't see the point of doing.
Well, then you can have your manager on the side of the ring.
Invisible superstar, complete a match without taking damage. He didn't land a single hit on me. Time for a championship match, the United States champion Umaga. To be fair, Samoa is part of the United States now.
Is?
So you know, you didn't know that? Yeah, since like before we were born.
Oh.
Yeah, Samoa is one of the Polynesian
I don't-
islands they bought.
I don't know fucking anything about Americans other than they're dumb.
I just love the way you put that, both because I know that you know a lot more.
I do know a lot more.
Yes, and also just the bluntness and how I thought you were gonna say like about Polynesian islands. No, just Americans are dumb. Which is hilarious considering the events of yesterday.
The events of yesterday.
Yeah. You know? You think that all Americans are dumb. When did I say that? Oh, right. I didn't say that. Right, I forgot. You're just a fucking dick. Jesus Christ. I feel relief that he is that he's gone.
Yay!
And, you know, I probably shouldn't do this on air, but you know what this calls for, don't you, Brandon?
What?
You remember what happened last time we had an event like this? Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Oh god.
That again.
That whole shebang.
That whole shebang.
That whole
God.
song and dance.
How many years ago was that?
That was what, like a year and a half ago?
No, 2 years. 2 years to 2.5 years.
Oh.
Yeah. How did Umaga turn around?
He is always in emotion turning around.
Haha, low blow for low blow. You blow me, I blow you.
That was definitely better than all the things I was just thinking. I was like, how can this
What?
seem
I was
better?
gonna say, what were you just gonna say? Suck job. Is that the level of wit you have within you?
No. No, my wit is definitely not good though, right now.
If you had seriously just said, haha, suck job, I probably would have laughed hysterically.
Oh god. I don't remember what stream it was, the I'm gonna be an idiot part of this stream.
Oh.
Where we're speaking different languages. And I
No,
was like,
that was,
oh,
Caveman to
God.
Cosmos.
Oh, that was great.
When,
That
like,
was-
everything just went to shit for an hour.
That was incredible.
Wasn't that when Mah-Dry, why are you such a racist bigot came up?
Oh my god. I think quite a
We
bit.
lost our shit at that. That was hilarious.
That was amazing. Who said that?
I don't... Oh, no, I think it was Mr. Killer. Was it Mr. Killer?
Was it?
Yes, crossbody.
Mr. Killer, was that you? Are you here?
He's still here as Mr. Cat, because he forgot his old password.
Ah, he's like me.
Yeah. We're winner. We just won the championship off a high crossbody.
Ant King Witch stream was the best stream ever. That one was amazing. This one's good. This one's gonna be the new best ever.
Oh, it was Sophia Voidwalker, before I think she even saw my channel.
Nice.
Yeah!
It was her, even though she wasn't there.
Danta, I believe it's pronounced Umanga!
Umaga!
Umaga! I showed you that Botchamania, didn't I? That's who.
Probably.
That's how William Regal would say Umaga. He couldn't pronounce it right. He'd say Umanga.
Umanga!
God, I love William Regal.
And you're fired.
I'm the new United States champion, bro. Bruh. Brahim. What? That was only 3 stars?
That was a shitty match, Brew.
Alright, well, I unlocked the paths to the Intercontinental Championship and the ECW Championship. Now, which one do we want to do? I'm leaning towards ECW. ECW Championship is the heavyweight championship for the ECW brand, whereas Intercontinental is the US equivalent for Raw.
Yeah, but Intercontinental sounds so much more professional.
It sounds professional and prestigious, whereas ECW Championship is an actual heavyweight championship, so it's a world title, although it's by far the least prestigious of the 3. Intercontinental unlocks, I don't remember what match it unlocks. Maybe Tag Team? And ECW Championship unlocks the ECW Extreme Rules match, which is use weapons and stuff.
I think everybody wants the ECW, though.
Probably. Yeah, they're all saying ECW. Alright, we're going to ECW. We transferred to ECW, still keeping our belt. We're in Seattle. And we get to fight John Morrison, Finlay, Chavo Guerrero, and Matt Hardy. Who's first? God, the ECW roster, it was really small, but it was really good.
Well, we gotta take out the other Hardy brother.
Yeah, let's start with Matt Hardy. Let's start with Fat Lardy. Now we can either pick to challenge him singles or singles with manager. I'm just gonna go singles, because the manager doesn't fucking do anything.
Cunt Hawkins versus
Fat Lardy. God, I wish I had the ability to steal finishers. I would totally steal the Twist of Weight. It actually looks really good in this game.
The Twist of Weight. Amazing.
Alright, let's see how fast I can beat him. No, I do want to get 5 stars on this, of course, because the stars do matter for earning you the #1 contendership match. So, a lot of signatures, a lot of taunts, you know, stuff that'll get the crowd into it.
Yeah.
And doing a lot of different moves. Large move variety helps. Yeah, I'm doing the big moves early.
Is this Cunt Hawkins a joke, or is that really the name?
It's Kurt Hawkins. Because of the bad
really
font,
the
it
name.
kind of looks like cunt. Yeah, it's really his name. That's his real name. Real life, Cunt Hawkins.
Is there anything nastier than that move? He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
I really like Irish Whip moves. I wonder if you can tell.
Well, you seem to do them every match.
Yeah, a lot.
Nothing fancy about this. Just a straight up choke using the middle rope. Maybe not fancy,
Well, the ref took a while to notice that one. This isn't a no DQ match.
He's a civilian in Payday.
He's a Payday civilian, he just doesn't see anything.
Hey! That guy's kinda weird looking.
Man, everyone's laying down in there with their
Is
hands
that a-
behind their back. Is that a dead man?
Is that a gun? Whoa! I'm gonna reach for my cell phone.
I wonder if he's
Get
gonna
the
get a
fuck
rope
out.
break.
Okay, I'm getting the fuck down.
Okay, I'm just gonna rip his legs out of his hips. Camera angle? Camera angle?
See through you.
I like how if you get them in if it's a rope break, they can't break out of it. You have to let go. So I can go as long as I can go as long as the 4 count, which is way longer than I can normally do with my skill level.
Nice.
And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
Ow! I just bashed my knee into his head.
The longer this match goes, the more conditioning becomes
Slap the Brazzers logo next to cunt.
Can do.
If you have no energy, it becomes near impossible to push your
Oh,
opponent around the ring. If you can't control them, you can't beat them. A striking elbow, staggering the opponent.
I like it how sometimes you can see through the ropes if you're too close.
Yeah, me too.
You can see through them
This is
You can see through your body
Will it pay off?
into the ropes that are also see-through.
Did I just teleport to the other side of his body when I went for the diving elbow?
This could be 3 right here.
Whoa! Yeah, you did.
3.
Yes!
And that's the match.
God, I seriously love diving elbow drops as finishers. It's underused. And Kurt Hawkins does it well, too, like, in actual matches. In this game, he teleports, which I guess is doing it really well. Alright. So, who are we gonna fight next?
You were so excited by winning that. You're like,
Yeah, I was, like, fist pumping there.
I
Only a
win.
3-star, almost a 4-star.
Almost like it's like such a surprise. You're just like, yeah!
How did I win? Alright, who's
I
next?
am
Chavo, Guerrero, Finlay, or John Morrison? Come on. Finlay looks like an old guy. No idea why. Finlay is old. He's like 60. He's one of those wily veteran guys. He's this Irish pub brawler dude. He's a really good wrestler. In fact, all 4 of these guys are amazing.
I think we have 1 vote for Chavo.
Cunt Hawkins versus Chavo. We got 1 for Finlay. Come on. Oh, wait, no, we have 2 for Finlay. Going once.
Do we?
Going twice. Sold. Finlay. Alright. Now, I'm not going to get into a manager match with him, because in a manager match with Finlay, he actually brings his leprechaun.
What?
He has a leprechaun, and the leprechaun will pass him a shillelagh, which is like an Irish mace. And he'll bludgeon me with a mace.
This is it.
I'm not joking.
He's gonna bring shillelagh?
Each other's will.
Yes. No, that's why I call Shally shillelagh, because a shillelagh's a weapon. And this is the thing he would actually do in actual WWE.
So
He
you're
would
calling
bludgeon
her a
people
weapon.
with a lethal weapon. Like, he obviously wouldn't actually hit them, but, like, it's simulated murder. It's amazing. Both votes were the same guy? No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Sophia Voidwalker said Finlay, and so did, Get Out YT. They both said Finlay. Those are 2 different people.
Fundamentals there. He's going up.
Come on, get up. Get up. God, I climbed the rope so slowly because my speed is so low. I should sprint around more. That'll give me some speed. Finlay, I'm just doing some cardio, bro.
I need to keep my weight down
Is that hair physics? My guy's getting tired.
from running around.
And the speed of sound. I mean, wouldn't you get tired?
You roll around at the speed of sound.
No, you roam around at the speed of sound.
Is it roaming?
I believe.
I thought it was rolling.
No.
Rolling around.
You know what? No, it is rolling. I don't know what I was thinking.
Roaming around at the speed of sound.
Crawling around at the speed of sound.
Stiff kick.
Crawling around at the speed of ground.
Got places to go, gotta go to Trenovo.
What?
Those were the only lyrics I was making a parody song before my hard drive died. I was writing a parody song of City Escape, but with lyrics that all had to do with DayZ, but the script was lost with the hard drive death.
Oh.
I told you about it like 4 times.
You know, you tell me a lot of things a lot of times, and I never remember.
I know you don't. It's because you're a bick.
A lowly pawn.
I'm gonna be such a good cop.
By any means necessary.
People
Yeah,
are gonna be
in
like,
storyline, the leprechaun is Finlay's son. In reality, he's just a Polish midget.
Capillaries in their chest.
it's amazing.
Yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound is Cunt Hawking's new theme.
Weight behind that splash.
That's depressing.
Here comes the elbow drop. Oh, that takes some serious power.
Alright.
I think he's gonna
But
fall.
Dry, could you do a black and white 2
Oh, what a drop
by
kick.
Peter
Who would've
Molyneux
voiced
not
something
Pokemon
about Kurt
playthrough?
Hawkins? He knows no matter what
Oh, by Peter
He's
Yeah.
shaking
Yeah, I do plan to, I don't know if I'll ever Let's Play it, but I do plan to play that on the stream one day. I did play Black and White 2 on the stream before, but it was like 2 years ago. Brandon, you know Peter Molyneux.
Of course I know Peter Molyneux. He made my favorite games ever.
Yeah, he made the best RPG ever, right? That's his goal in every game. I'm just gonna make the best RPG ever.
Fable 3, the greatest RPG ever.
Yeah. That's Peter Molyneux. He also made
No
Black
doubt.
and White and Black and White 2, which are both awesome games, by the way.
He must have had very little to do with them.
Well, no, he had a lot to do with Fable 1, and Fable 1 was great, especially Lost Chapters.
Yeah, but he oversold every game.
Yeah.
Every
Okay,
single game.
every game he makes, he says, my goal is to make the best RPG ever. And then it gets worse and worse.
You're gonna be able to hold people's hands and drag them around and do all this and blah blah blah, and then you're gonna be king, and then this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. You're king for 5 seconds. You can hold people's hand, but your hands are never actually touching.
You know he has his own studio now?
What's it called?
I forget, but he's got his own studio, like his own tiny studio, with his own personal staff, just to make his pet projects, which are probably going to be train wrecks. Because we're talking about Peter Molyneux here.
Why didn't he just stay at is it Lionhead Studio? Yeah.
Yeah, Lionhead.
Lionhead Studio. I like them. I actually really liked Lionhead Studio for a long time.
Lion Studio made a ton of awesome games like Black and White. Mah-Dry, would you ever do a Minecraft Let's Play? Fucking no! You can't Let's Play Minecraft. It doesn't end. I can play the game. In fact, I have a video series of that game. I hate when people tell me to Let's Play Minecraft. In the definition of Let's Play is playing through a game from beginning to end with commentary, whether it be live or in post, whether edited or not. Fucking Minecraft does not end. People don't know what Let's Plays are anymore. God, no, it's a rant, but I hate that shit. Okay, Chavo or John Morrison? The one for Chavo.
Also, what year did Morrowind come out? Because I saw a Morrowind thing in the chat, that's why I asked.
98? 90?
Okay.
No. It was like 2000. 2001 maybe.
I thought I'd ask because did you know gaming put it a thing that's totally couldn't be true?
Oh yeah, the thing about Morrowind. Yeah, I saw that.
That totally couldn't be true.
Everyone said
Chavo.
yeah.
It couldn't be true because half those Pokemon, like one of the Pokemon wasn't even out.
Which one?
I believe there was 3. There were 3 Pokemon, and I believe one of them wasn't a Pokemon at the time.
No, I'm pretty sure they were all first gen ones. It was Kakuna, Marowak, and something else.
Maybe I read it. Maybe I read it
Mah-Dry,
wrong.
play Mawar 40k Dark Crusade, but with Tau. Don't worry, he said he was kidding. Yeah, Joe verified. All 3 were out.
Yeah, Marowak. Okay. I thought it was. At first I think I read it as Murkrow.
Oh yeah, that was second
And
gen.
Murkrow's a 2nd gen. That's why I didn't think it was out. All right. Well.
Anyone here gonna buy Pokemon X and Y? I'm not. Holy
can give
fucking shit! You know there were some people on the forum who were
I
like,
can give you 2 reasons why not to.
No, wait,
Mega
Brendan,
Evolutions
before you say
and-
those words, you know, I want to tell you. You know what I saw on the forum today?
What?
By a respected forum member?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Mega Charizard.
No, I already knew about Mega Charizard.
No, I know you knew. Someone, a respected member of my forum, said fuck yeah, Mega Charizard, and was legitimately excited.
There's 2 reasons why I'm never gonna buy Pokemon X and Y. Mega Pokemon, Mega Evolutions, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and Fusion Pokemon.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Fuck me, it's just Digimon.
There's gonna be more than just the Regigigas fusion of those Pokemon. There's gonna be other ones.
Look, I'm not gonna buy the game unless my starter is Agumon, okay? Seriously? No, I promise. If a starter is Agumon, if Agumon is in the game, I will buy it. I don't even have a 3DS. I will buy
Mega
it if Agumon is in it.
Mega Charmander is Agumon.
Yes, Mega Charmander will be Agumon. Fuck me. I was expecting Mega Charizard to be Greymon. Yeah!
It's Mega Greymon, okay?
Pokemon has been Digimon for like 2 generations now. It's just been getting worse.
Oh, that was just dirty. Oh, a sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Go, Mega Pikachu! Go, Mega Greymon!
Next, they're gonna have like Digivolving where you can devolve. That way, in the cartoon, they can have Pikachu go into a Raichu for a big fight, and then like turn back to Pikachu after for the cute factor.
Yeah. Pika! Use your Mega Evolution, Pikachu!
Oh no, he's reversing my finisher! Oh, I thought he was gonna get me with the Gory Bomb.
But you have to use a stone to use the Mega Evolution. A Mega Stone. Charizard, hold this Mega Stone.
It's like rare candy, but really rare.
Hey, I've got 99 rare candies. That's bullshit. They're not rare if you have 99.
Ref, don't get in my goddamn way. I have a clothesline fury to do.
These superstars are starting to look like they're running on
Well,
fumes.
Joe
I
just
think
said
we're
fuck
coming to
you
the end of this
guys.
one.
Fuck you too, Joe.
What a fierce kick.
Roll up.
The Savage Helios. When, Hippo?
Come on, stay down. God, none of my roll-ups are working. None of my fruit roll-ups, bro. Come on, do another roll-up.
Anytime somebody ever says fuck you or fuck me in any kind of context around you or near you or to you, you say when, where, and how hard.
Yeah. Or you say, but I poop from there.
Fuck you, but I poop from there.
Not right now, you don't. You can tell I've spent way too much time on YTMND. When I remember that. 3 stars. I'm a minimalist, apparently. What does minimalist do?
Use the least amount of moves to beat someone.
No, that would have been just I spear them over and over. Use only a total of 3 different attacks or grapples for the whole match. I only used 3.
No wonder you only got 3 stars.
How
You
did
had to beat all of them.
No, I did a bunch of clotheslines. I feel like I did at least 1 spear in the corner. I did a choke in the corner. I did the choke on the ropes. I did a bunch of punches. I did that roll-up pin. I did 3 different kinds of roll-up pins. That's bullshit. I didn't do 3 moves.
Only 3 moves, bro.
Game's bullshit.
This match proves without a doubt why Smackdown's the dominant brand.
Man, I'm kicking his ass.
Why are you disappointed, what a geek? Is Pokemon not living up to your standards?
Are you telling me that there's something uncreative about Mega Blastoise?
Yeah.
Are you?
He's bigger, right?
He's bigger, and thus better. Oh, don't tell me they put color in his eyes now. To make him look more Digimon, you know?
Probably.
Probably.
That was a big difference between Pokemon and Digimon.
Yeah.
Digimon had colored eyes.
Whether it was the dot... The eyes were kind of like rhombuses with dots on a lot of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then
now
Digimon
they're-
had the colors. They had like more anime-ish eyes, like anime monster eyes, I guess I could say. Like, they looked a lot like monsters you would see in like Monster Rancher.
Yeah.
You know, like they were similar.
Yeah.
Mega Blastoise looks like shit. I hate you, Joe.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Joe. How dare you have a differing opinion?
He does kind of... still look like shit.
Joe,
imagine
you said you like
Megaditto?
Mega Blastoise, and that translates to you hate all Canadians, so fuck you.
Mega Ditto equals giant blob of purple cum.
He's not jizz, he's a condom. Get it right. He's a
Only
broken
condom when
condom.
he's not Mega Ditto.
That should be a band. Everyone, pick sides. Do you like Mega Blastoise or hate them? This is how our friendships will be decided from now on.
A lot of people
Dick
were like,
Morrison.
dude. A lot of people were like, dude, I like Mega Charizard. He looks cool. And I was like, it looks like Charizard with wings on his arms.
Confirmed by Mah-Dry. If you like Blastoise, or if you like Mega Blastoise, then you hate Canada. Joe hates Canada. You heard it here first. Everyone go to Twitter. Nah, I'm not done with him yet. I need to make sure this is a 5-star match.
No, Hippo. Mega Pokemon are dumb.
They're dumb, and you're dumb, and the whole world is dumb, and...
When I'm playing Pokemon, I don't want to be playing Digimon. That's why I'm playing Pokemon.
You know what's dumb? A lot of people had a problem with Fairy type being added, but
I'm
they're not
fine-
having a problem with, like, Mega Charizard and stuff. It just looks like slightly upgraded Charizard, and I guess that's the point, but it's not creative at all. Like, I don't have a problem with Fairy type. What the hell's wrong with adding a new type? It's probably for
fine with new
balancing
type.
reasons.
I'm fine with new types. I don't want, like, Mega Lugia and shit.
Like, yeah, Fairy, I guess, is hard to describe, but so is Poison. Do any of Poison's defenses make any sense? No.
Here's my
I love Poison, but it
grass
doesn't make any
bug
sense.
Pokemon. Here's my not flying winged Pokemon.
I think... See, at this point, I don't even know what I would do. Like...
Release a new Pokemon game, but don't release it like with new Pokemon. Release it with a better story.
No, you know what? Pokemon Story never bugged me. It's really
No,
simple, but it's
But
fine.
if they want something to do, without making like 100 new Pokemon,
Yeah, but... I don't know. I guess story-wise, like, I've played Generations 1 through 5. And if there's any problem I started to really notice in 4 and 5 as far as story goes,
it was the story of every other game.
well, yeah, they all have the same general plot, but I don't really consider that a problem. It's kind of a staple of Pokemon games. What I have the problem with is that it seems like they're trying to give you more and more incentive to go to the next place when you never needed it outside of you're trying to become the very best, the best there ever was. And
Yeah.
that didn't bother me a ton. The only one that like I think is really dumb, the villains are getting far dumber. Are you kidding me? I need more stars to advance. Apparently my matches weren't good enough. Yeah, just fucking. It seems like the villains like do nothing anymore. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn. What's his name? Look at second gen's Team Rocket, who are like ripping off tails of living Pokemon and selling them as food. And then look at like fucking.
We want to free all the Pokemon.
No, what was the 4th generation one? No. Okay, well in 5th generation, I considered the bad guy, the air quote bad guys to beat the good guys. In 4th gen, weren't they just kind of goofy?
4th gen wasn't that Team
Galaxy?
Plasma?
I think it was Team Galaxy in 4, and then Plasma was 5. I could
No,
be getting those two the other way around.
No, Plasma was definitely before Galaxy.
Okay. The team in
You
the
had-
4th one were just kind of goofy.
Who's the team in the second one? You got Team Rocket, then you have...
Second one was Team Rocket as well, but Giovanni had already,
Oh, okay.
Giovanni was gone. Team Galactic. Yeah, Team Galactic and Team Plasma, and the next one's gonna be Team Hemogoblin. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's a joke, or else Or else, they've officially lost their minds. Also, what was with the selling of that fall to the outside?
Yeah, just fuck it. You fall out the side, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Pokemon anymore. I don't know what's going on with them.
And it's funny, because I have always made it a point to buy every Pokemon game, no matter how not psyched at all I am for it. Because even though a lot of the Pokemon often pick, I still think that the gameplay gets better every year consistently. The gameplay is always, like, to this day, the gameplay both on just, like, playing it for fun and the pro scene is incredible. And that's why I still enjoy it as much as I do. As for creativity, though, I feel like it's getting really lackluster.
Yeah. I don't know, like... I try to build, like, I don't build my team like, this is the most powerful team. I build my team like, oh, these Pokemon are sweet!
Yeah, that's what I've always done, too, and it's kind of almost a challenge run doing that, because it's not hard to beat Pokemon. Pokemon games have always been designed so it's like, it's as hard as you want it to be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, you can make a balanced team and make it really easy, or you can go through your own kind of challenge run, and it's, like, super easy to do either one, like...
Or if you want to know the story...
Easy. It's super easy to do either one, to, like, initiate it. It's not super easy to complete either one. Like, you could do a crazy hard challenge if you want, like Nuzlocke stuff.
Yeah, or you want to play the game and learn the story the fastest, you pick a whole bunch of Psychic types and run through the game. Like,
okay, well, that was in first gen, yeah. They balanced Psychic types a lot better in the later games. That's why Dark type was introduced, because Psychic was broken in first gen. Like, undeniably broken.
Yeah. I still think that Psychic as an attack is a little bit broken.
The attack Psychic is really powerful.
I don't know, I've always hated it when they go back to older Pokemon and add things to them.
The only time I've ever really been fine with that was when Second Gen did it a lot. Second Gen did it a lot, and I think they did a good job.
Well, Second Gen did it a lot. It improved things.
Yeah, like, Second Gen I consider to be better than First Gen in most ways.
Yeah, Second Gen added, the things that were kind of missing. But then, when you add, you have, the baby generation, and then you have all these generations of Pokemon now that just weren't before.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain that, oh,
my best way of explaining it is look at Magnemite, then Magneton, and then Magnezone. And it looks like the first two were drawn by the same guy and the third wasn't. Even though they're all drawn by the same guy. The guy who made the original generations of Pokemon is the one who also pencils the current ones. But there's this rapid shift in art direction.
Yeah.
And it's not always easy to explain how. It's something you have to see. And it's clear as day, anyone can see it. It's just like, again, look at Magmar and then Magmortar. That's another one.
Yeah. Magmar, he has a butt chin. He has a butt forehead.
I like the butt. I like Magmar. I don't care what anyone says. It's a cool Pokemon.
And then you've got now I'm like this cannon arm monstrosity of death.
Even though Magneton is one of the most creative Pokemon ever. Are you telling me that the copy-paste tool is uncreative, Joe? Permaban. Yeah, I'll fully admit, Magneton was cool, but it wasn't creative. Also, I still only 3 stars. How the hell am I gonna do this? Fuck me. How do you get a 5-star match anymore?
Definitely wasn't creative. There were Pokemon in the first gen that definitely weren't creative.
Oh yeah. There were first-gen Pokemon that weren't creative. Voltorb is one of those ones where it wasn't creative, but at the same time it kind of was. It had a lot of personality, and I really enjoyed Voltorb. I thought that was a cool idea for a Pokemon.
And I loved the actual entries in the Pokedex of the original Pokemon, because some of them were really dark, and then other ones were really lighthearted.
Yeah.
But now the new ones seem like they're just trying to make a whole bunch of ones that are kind of creepy.
Yeah. I can kind of see that.
Like, you got, Litwick that just, follows people around and, steals their life force.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that they're trying a little bit too hard with that, maybe. And I'm sure, their marketing isn't stupid. They know that the whole creepy things about Pokemon has been going on since first generation. They understand that, and I'm sure they play to it a little bit. That's just good marketing, honestly.
Like,
So
Hypno?
it doesn't bother me that much, honestly.
Hypno was fucking scary.
Yeah, Hypno's my favorite Pokemon. Drowsy and Hypno.
Fucking scary-ass Pokemon. I like Growlithe and Arcanine. They're my favorites.
Yeah, that was a lot of people's favorites, and I can definitely see why. They're cool Pokemon.
They're pseudo-legendaries.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've just always really liked them. Even though in the show, Officer Jenny can never figure out what her fucking Pokemon is. She yells at her Growlithe. She goes, Arcanine, use Flamethrower. Growlithe, damn it.
I don't remember that.
Yep, she does it in one of the episodes.
I'm sure if I just YouTube it, I would find it.
She's so dumb.
Well, there are a lot of times in the show when they call rice balls donuts.
Eat your donut, Ash. Fine. Rice ball. What about when they go out for breakfast have pancakes and they end up eating rice balls?
Yeah, basically every food that sounds really American. Let's have some good old American grits and flapjacks. Ash,
Rice
okay,
ball.
eats a rice ball. That's just weird localization, I think that was.
They do a lot of eating rice balls in that show.
They do.
That's like all they eat, and then Pikachu goes from eating Pokemon pellets to eating rice balls to eating Pokemon pellets, rice balls.
Did they ever eat meat in Pokemon? I think they make a point to never eat meat because then the question arises of where did this meat come from?
I believe they did eat steak at one point.
You know what? I can see that happening. I want to see a clip of it or something, though, to know for sure.
Although there are hilarious edits in the show.
Did someone draw over a rice ball really badly with a donut in a shot or something?
Some episodes are totally some episodes like you can't watch anymore. Like impossible to find.
Well, there's the Polygon one that wasn't aired outside of Japan. And then there are a lot of episodes where things happen in the Japanese one that are deemed too violent or too sexual, so they get changed for the American release.
Right, like the Tentacruel destroying the city.
Yeah, and also the how James is a woman.
Yeah,
They changed his whole gender for the American release.
What a counter.
The other episode, there's an episode where a guy pulls a gun on Ash. That episode, not in America.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I don't remember. Actually, no, I remember seeing a clip of like a comparison where he like pulls a gun on him in the American version. He just like puts his hand out or something.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when they re-edited E.T. and
believe
they
he puts
replaced
his
all
hand
the
out.
guns with walkie-talkies. Did you
Get
ever
him!
see that?
I'm gonna shoot you with my fucking walkie-talkie.
Did you ever see that?
I did not. Somebody posted a link in the chat.
Unless you're unintentionally addressing a racial slur, the Pokemon you're referring to is Porygon, not Polygon. Did I say Polygon?
You did say Polygon.
Okay, I meant
Yep,
Porygon, yeah.
They're eating meat in this scene. Ash is eating like chicken legs,
Are you sure it's not Pidgey legs?
and there's a lobster on the table that's legitimately just a lobster.
Are you sure it's not a Krabby?
Yeah, it's a
Or a
lobster.
Kingler?
It's a lobster.
Okay.
Krabby is a crab, not a lobster.
Oh, here's another fun one. Do you ever see any, like, animals in Pokemon that aren't Pokemon? Like, maybe just normal fish or just birds that aren't sparrows or Pidgeys or anything?
Sometimes you see birds, but they're far away, so it could be a Pidgey or a sparrow.
Okay.
Or a swallow.
Like, I
or
wonder
a...
if they ever, like, I know that they make a point to not do that because they don't want that kind of problem arising, but I'm sure they've had at least one slip-up, you know?
Maybe. Also, I love the Jinx.
Jinx and Blackface?
Yeah.
I cannot believe that got censored. It's
I think
clearly not a woman in blackface.
I think it's hilarious because so many things from Japan get censored like that,
I
like
know.
Oil Man from Mega Man.
I know. It's clearly not racist. Like you're
one of-
stretching at this point, Nintendo of America.
No,
It's not
what-
racist.
You know what was stretching it?
What?
Changing the Skull Kids from The Legend of Zelda.
Are you kidding me? I'm 40 excitement away from 5-star. Fuck you.
The changing the fucking Skull Kids. What?
I know. I thought that was ridiculous. Mr. Popo. Oh my god, yeah, that's a good idea. Or that's a good point. You know, I'm gonna turn off DQ for this match. I need some weapons. That'll excite him.
Yeah, they've got a lot of that. They've got a lot of that censoring for no reason.
I hate that shit.
Bullshit. It's totally bullshit.
It is. It's unfair. It's fucking with the original design just because, oh, some fucking backwood asshole might find this offensive because they're a goddamn prude.
Like, yeah, Mr. Popo is a fucking genie.
Yeah, because... No, it's not because genies are offended, it's because it looks like a guy in blackface.
He can't be a guy in blackface, he's a fucking genie.
I know.
And Jinx can't be a girl in blackface, she's a fucking Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I forgot, I've actually got a bonus in this match here. I forgot that Kurt Hawkins actually has special moves he can do with chairs.
Nice.
Yeah. Once I get the ECW Extreme Rules match, this will be a lot better too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that next thing you know, Pokemon will come out with a new Pokemon that'll be racist to, like, Asians, and that'll have to change.
Yep.
The only thing about Pokemon that I'm slightly excited to hear more about or see is the show.
Is there like a new show coming out for it, or?
It's the show that's going to be about red and blue.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I saw that there's a trailer for that, or something. Yeah, that looks like it might be interesting.
It's supposed to be about the first game. It's supposed to be about like literally red and blue. The game.
I would totally give that one a shot.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be able to see it from red or blue's perspective. The show.
How?
You're supposed to be able to at one like the red and blue games are supposed to be you're playing as red in the red version and blue in the blue version.
Yeah.
So you're playing as rivals if you have the different games.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to see it like blue. You're gonna see blue's adventure, and you're also gonna see red's adventure.
Oh, it's a movie, says Joe.
It's a movie?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Someone linked useless editing. Check that out for me and tell me what it is.
I will.
God, he's waffling me with this chair.
They changed. What the fuck? The Japanese version, he's holding a giant rice ball. In the American version, he's holding like a giant sub.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it a burger?
No, it's a sub.
Is it a good old American burger?
Now, yeah, that's right. Because on the American version, it has the WB logo in the corner, and everything's darker. Oh, there's another link. I'm gonna click on that one too.
I'm not gonna stop until a man is dead. Not gonna stop until a man is dead.
It must be the onion making my eyes water. He's holding a rice ball.
Are you kidding me?
The donuts are great. Jelly filled are my favorite. He has fucking a basket of rice balls in his hand.
Remember. I remember that episode. I remember that.
That is great.
Is the onion thing, is that just someone putting the wrong subtitles to it as a joke, or is that seriously?
I don't know.
Because if that's seriously it, oh my god.
The onions are making my eyes water. It's a fucking rice ball.
He's cutting a rice ball with a knife.
No wonder you can't tell it's not an onion.
Like,
You're
is this all
blind.
Ash eats?
Ash, Brock, Misty, Dawn, May... who's his other women followers? I hate the women after Misty. Like, Misty was the best one.
I hurt my hands somehow.
Misty was my favorite. I liked Misty.
I like Misty.
She had a reason to be there.
She wanted to get repaid for her bike.
Yeah.
And then she grew a friendship.
Yeah.
Okay. Take 2. Concerto. Yes!
Like, Brock had no reason to be there. Dumbass Brock.
I liked Brock.
Yeah, he was so dumb.
He was dumb, but he was comic relief.
What am I gonna do now?
He was mostly comic relief. He did have serious
follow
moments.
this kid. I'm gonna be a Pokemon breeder now. Alright, Brock. You go do that.
He's got to do this.
You breed those Pokemon with that Ditto.
Man, that must feel like
I really do think that's what he does.
Here it comes. Oh, what an
He's
Yes.
found the most efficient way.
Come on.
He's going for the pin. This
What the hell?
I remember Brock's drying pan.
That was it.
Oh god.
When he
I'll use
held
my
a pan over
trusty
his head.
frying pan as a drying pan. Shut up, Brock. You're
And
not
everyone
listening.
turned off their TVs in unison.
I believe I had that movie. That's Mewtwo's Return.
I only had the first one. But I saw the second one in theater.
I saw the first one in theater, I believe.
Are you
where got the
goddamn
special
kidding
cue
me?
card. Got the quote wrong. It's I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
I'm gonna murder someone. Preferably who we're in the room with. I didn't get a 5-star, I got a 4-star, so I need to get a 4-star on this match. I've done so many goddamn matches. Why is the crowd not impressed anymore?
I don't know why I watched Pokemon the show
I thought it was an okay show. It was enjoyable for when I was a kid.
for season 1.
Yeah,
Up
season 1. I only ever watched season 1. I saw like bits and pieces of season 2, but by that point I didn't really watch TV.
Up until Ash's first birthday
Just goes to show you never know what
on the show.
in the world of
Did Ash has aged by now, hasn't he?
No, Ash is 10 years old.
Are you kidding me? How did he...
where anything can turn into
He should be
the safest working
like 25.
Okay, I have a question. So Ash is still 10, right? How many quick Christmas specials have they had? Because that only happens once a year.
What a dirty move! He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
Someone search that up for me, actually. I'm sure someone... If you just search in, like, I'm
There's
sorry,
been more
ref,
than one Christmas
sorry,
special.
ref, bro.
Come on.
Man, there's only one Christmas special? Really?
There was a Christmas special at the beginning of one of the movies.
Was there?
And there was a Christmas special in the show, because you see all the Jinxes helping out the Delibird deliver the presents.
I don't remember enough to say for sure. I'm gonna need a wiki confirmation on this one.
There was at least 2.
Google.
No, because there was an episode where Christmas was celebrated in the movie. What a geek.
I don't remember. I'm gonna need wiki confirmation on this.
And he strikes at his
I'm not going to
opponent
the
with an
wiki.
Google it.
Fine,
I'm,
gentlemen.
I'm sure there's an answer on a forum if you Google it as the first result. I'm sure people have asked this question before.
Someone Google.
time by Kurt Hawkins. He knows
I'm lying down
no
on the
matter what he
couch, so I
does,
don't
he
want
can
to.
always hide behind his safety net. His partner
God.
is trying to end it.
What's going to be interesting is how
Don't worry, I'm
the
still
team
paying
stands
attention.
on their own should anything happen to their insurance.
To the internet, chat!
To the internet.
What about other holidays that are once a year, like Halloween? Have we
Halloween.
had more than one Halloween one? Because Halloween's popular in cartoons.
Ash had his Halloween episode where he was dead.
What a kick that was.
Wait, what? Ash was dead?
Yeah.
I thought Ash only died in the first movie, spoiler alert. But he came back to
Pokemon-
life by the power
Pokemon
of love.
Christmas Bash. There have been 12 Christmas episodes.
What?
Pokemon Christmas Bash. I'm giving Santa a Pikachu for Christmas. Winter is the coolest time of year.
Okay, wait. Is it like the Halloween episodes of The Simpsons where they're non-canon?
I guess.
Holiday Hijinks, yeah, that's probably the one I'm remembering.
You gotta let Simone drop.
Holiday Hijinks isn't even on this list.
Is Holiday Hijinks specifically Christmas?
Fans brought their son.
Oh, are these music lists?
What's your favorite song?
I believe these might be music lists.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say 12 Christmas episodes? Jesus.
Track. I don't want to see tracks. I want to see videos. These are tracks. Damn it.
Crossbody takes him down.
Music themed Christmas songs.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Wait, Pokemon Christmas Bash.
Music list, okay.
Trying to get out of that bad
I want
boy
to see a
as
music
soon as
list.
possible, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, we need episodes and movies. How many times has Christmas been celebrated there? Also, I want to know, like, Halloween? I wouldn't imagine they would have an Easter episode. just because I don't think Easter is celebrated in Japan. So
Yeah.
I don't think they, and that's not a big enough one in the U.S. to really warrant it. So I don't think they would bother with that.
Putting the knee to his opponent. Oh, the elbow.
Ugh.
Halloween was never celebrated on Pokemon, really?
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 Well, they
That's weird.
had their kind of spooky episodes.
Well,
that
yeah,
would
they
come
had
up
spooky
Halloween.
episodes, but I guess they haven't had a Halloween episode. That's weird. You would think they'd try and capitalize on that. I mean, most shows have a Halloween episode.
They certainly have potential, I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Great reversal.
That's weird. Closest thing is where Ash lost his soul. Jesus. Wait, did that happen in the first
I believe
season when he was going to fight
Haunter.
when he was getting
Yeah.
a Haunter to fight
Yeah.
to not earn yet another badge? He doesn't earn badges, he just gets badges. You know what I mean, right? You grew up with Pokemon. You know Ash doesn't earn badges. Like when he got Brock's badge by a fucking fluke. He set off the sprinkler. That was not a legal match. Yeah, see, even Wadageki agrees on this one. Ash doesn't earn Pokemon.
It appears someone's been busted open.
I don't want to listen to the Pokemon theme
Head
song.
off with that lariat.
Hey, the Pokemon rap's awesome.
The DD, driving his opponent
Alright,
skull into the
you know what?
ground.
I am not convinced this has been a 5-star match yet, because the game seems to be really finicky about it. So I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna get him with one more finisher, hit him with some weapons and stuff.
Machines, I say. I'm sure that means a lot to them. Coming from the human suplex machine. What can I say? It takes one to know one.
No, don't pin him yet. Let him out of that pin.
A sharp kick bearing down his opponent. And he's got bad
All right.
intentions here.
Get up, I'm gonna drop kick him off the top rope.
Oh,
Got him.
dropped it. He's showing absolutely no respect for him.
Ash wants to catch him all, but he's got less than 60.
With all his weight behind that. What a tackle.
I don't get why he doesn't catch more, actually, because, like, I can understand, like, they don't want to, like, have every... Well, it's probably because they don't want every episode to be just Ash catches a Pokemon. Because there's so many Pokemon, it would take forever.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
Well, Ash did have a birthday episode.
Take a fork at it. This
Ash had a birthday episode?
Yep. Apparently.
Wasn't the first episode his 10th birthday?
Well, yes.
Was that it? Does that count as a birthday episode? Because if so, he had a shitty birthday. He got mauled almost to death by sparrows.
And his Pikachu electrocuted him like 4 times.
Yeah. But he saw a legendary.
Yep, he saw
Yeah.
a legendary that did not come around until
Yeah.
until the 2nd generation.
I thought that was really cool that they did that because there was so much fan speculation as to what that Pokemon was.
A lot of
so many people
believed
thought it was
Moltres.
Moltres.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was Moltres, but it wasn't Moltres.
No, it was Ho-Oh. And if you see a Ho-Oh on your adventure, it's supposed to grant wishes.
Yeah.
And he wished that he would be the best that there ever was. And obviously, it's not true that it grants wishes because he never will be. He would have to catch more than like 10 Pokemon for that. Now, I mean,
Now, the best there ever
legit.
was, go to Pokemon Online and see who's the top of the leaderboards.
I want to know how many Pokemon Ash fought, threw a Pokeball at, and caught. Not he befriended the fucking Pokemon in the woods.
I would be curious about that too, although I do feel like a lot of the friendship ones, they do often end in he puts them in a Pokeball. Like they befriend him and go into the Pokeball willingly. There's a lot of that, I think.
I don't want that. I want to know how many he like saw in the woods and was like, I need that Pokemon.
And then like viciously beats it and then like throws a Pokeball at it.
Yeah,
Didn't he get a Caterpie that way?
Oh, vicious stuff.
I don't know.
I feel like he didn't get the Caterpie through friendship.
He releases his Butterfree, so
Oh,
it doesn't
God,
matter anyway.
God, I hate when they release Pokemon because it's always like the most depressing episodes as a kid.
When he let Charizard go in the Charizard field, he like runs away crying, and Charizard's like, "What the fuck?"
You know what episode, or you know what I recently found out that I still think is like a sin?
These superstars are
What?
just scrambling
Jesse and James released their coughing and Arbok.
man.
Or their wheezing and Arbok. They don't have them anymore.
Well, her Arbok evolved.
Brandon,
What?
Arbok is the evolution.
No, it has a third evolution.
What?
Does it not?
No, Ekans and Arbok. Did they
Right.
add a new one and I don't know?
I don't know. She caught a different snake. I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh.
She caught Viper.
Yeah, I think she did, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different Pokemon.
Yeah.
I thought that was the third evolution. I was thinking, that's a fucking ugly evolution, but it's
I was
not.
gonna say,
I'm a
why
fucking
would the
idiot.
Pokemon get smaller?
I
Brandon went full retard.
I went
Never go full
full retard
retard.
I went full retard on that.
Be it right there.
He
Shut
thought
up,
Arbok evolved from Viper. No, I think he thought that Arbok
I
evolved
thought it went the
into
other way.
Viper.
Yeah.
That is full retard, Brandon. I'm sorry.
I don't watch the fucking show. I haven't played one of the games since I played 3rd gen like 12 million years ago.
Hey, 3rd gen was real. I don't get the hate for 3rd gen. 3rd gen was great. Like, there are a few lazy Pokemon, yeah, but I thought it was overall really enjoyable.
My first Pokemon generation that I played the game for was 2nd gen.
My first was first. I beat
played
1st
Pokemon
gen
Gold.
for like 2 years before Gold came out.
I played Pokemon Gold, then I played Pokemon Blue, and then I played Pokemon Ruby. And
I
I
had
believe
Sapphire.
I've never played Sapphire or Emerald. I've only ever played Ruby.
Sapphire's plot is hilarious.
Isn't it that they want to make more? Isn't it that Team Magma wants to make more land? They want to like get rid of the
Team Magma wants to set off an active volcano to make more land. That's one of their plans. Like, there are a few plots they have, of course. But one of theirs is he's going to set off an active volcano to make more land.
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of see the video game logic of that one. Then for Sapphire, they got really lazy, and instead it was, since you're fighting the other gang, they're trying to turn the water in the volcano's lava into water and then have it erupt to flood.
That's not how that works.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. He wants it to fill with water, right? He wants it to fill with water, and then he's gonna have it go out to expand the water mass of the Earth.
Oh.
If it fills with rainwater, that came from the ocean. It's just displacing the water and then putting it back to where it was before. It's not actually adding any new water. You lose.
Yeah. Oh.
I know that might be reading too much into it. I just find it funny.
Edits from the show. Whoa, the Who's That Pokemon screen looks way different.
Does it?
Yeah, it's way cooler here. There it's like a square in the corner and it's like, Who's that Pokemon? Pikachu. Woo. And here it's like, bam, wow, Pikachu!
I got it completely wrong. I'll admit it's been a long time since I played Sapphire. Did I get the plot wrong? Because I'm pretty sure it was he wanted to fill the thing with water and then have it overflow and cause the sea levels to rise so more water Pokemon were there.
They're done.
They tried to flood the Earth. Well, no, that happened after though. I'm talking about with the volcano. That was a different plot.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like with in Ruby, how they try to get Gardevoir.
I do not base my arguments in the Pokemon show.
I'm basing all mine off the game because I don't know anything about the show nowadays. Groudon, that was his name. Groudon they used to like make a drought.
Yeah.
Whereas with the water one whose name escapes me already, they were having him like cause heavy rain to like mass flood the world.
KO.
But before that whole plot, they were doing the volcano thing. And the volcano thing for Team Aqua was to fill it with water and have it overflow, which would just displace water back to where it was before. Whereas Team Magma's plan to have the volcano erupt with lava to create more landmass it would create more landmass, and it wouldn't create much more landmass realistically. However, video game logic, I'll let that slide.
Ha! Ha ha! Even the fucking show got it wrong.
What did the show do?
Where four kids stated that Arbok evolves into Seviper.
What?
No wonder I had my facts wrong. The show probably taught me wrong things because it's so fucking dumb.
No, wait, what?
The show got it wrong. At one point, it's probably not in the show. It's probably during one of the who's that Pokemon fucking kind of thing. But it states the most infamous trainer's choice eye catch comes from a fan with a plan, where four kids erroneously states that Arbok evolves into Seviper.
Oh, 4 kids. Holy shit.
See?
Oh my god. Again, what a geek. Brandon didn't just base his argument off the show. He was just saying that's probably why he said what he said. Because the show said something stupid. He's not saying that it's stupid because of the show. He's saying 4 kids did something stupid.
Yeah, 4 kids is fucking dumb.
4 kids is fucking dumb.
I don't base my arguments in the show. I base my arguments in the game. The show just is.
And plus, there was no argument about the Seviper thing. We obviously know that Seviper is not in the same evolution tree as Arbok.
Yeah.
I remember a line in one of the shows that calls 4 kids the devil. What? What show?
Video game logic. There is.
There is a nun which I can brutally beat a Pokemon and put it in a bowl. What? I think there was a typo in there somewhere. What about using a nun to bludgeon someone?
You can brutally beat a Pokemon and then put it in a ball. Mah-Dry, why the fuck are we talking about Pokemon in wrestling?
I don't even remember how the conversation started, I'll be honest.
Because Pokemon are important during wrestling, okay?
Yeah.
If Cena had a Pikachu, he would always win.
If you base it on the games, then tell me this. What was the reason for Suicune being the titular Pokemon of Crystal? I don't know. He just had bigger he just had a eyed crystal, and he just had a bigger role in the plot because there was that guy whose name escapes me who was looking for him all the time, so it drew attention to him a lot, and you can actually catch him at a way earlier point.
I believe they put Suicune into Crystal because Crystal Crystal was the gold silver third, right?
Yeah.
I believe that Suicune was the box character for that because they knew the players knew with the legendary birds, and they most players commented on having them, but not a lot of players commented on having the 3 legendary dogs.
Well, they're hard as hell to get.
And they wanted to be like, hey, there's these Pokemon too. Look at this.
That sounds
It's
like a
the
good
box
theory,
here.
but I don't have any reason to actually believe that's the reasoning behind it, although I do think it's a good theory.
I believe that was one of the reasons, because the special edition games always came out after, right? So
Yeah.
it was always in response to the games. And also, they only had 2 legendary birds. They had to put something else in there.
Oh, he means the lore. Why was Suicune given a bigger role?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I played Gold.
Exactly. He doesn't even have Crystal. And all I know is that in the game, he had a bigger role because that guy was looking for him.
There's a whole bunch of
That's
shit
all I remember.
There's a whole bunch of shit in Gold that I didn't even do.
Gold didn't have any of that stuff, too. I had silver, my sister had gold. Oh, no, wait. Oh, did I have gold or did I have silver? I don't know. I had one, my
What'd you
sister had
catch
the other,
first?
and then I also
Ho-Oh or
had
Lugia?
crystal.
Did you get Ho-Oh at level 40 or did you get Lugia at level 40?
I really don't remember, actually.
The games were fucking weird about that. Gold, you got Ho-Oh early, right?
Yeah, you got your box Pokemon early, I think it was. And then the other one you got after you were already in Kanto.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought it made sense that you would get your box
Region.
one first.
Name the region's legendary trio and name their trio master. What?
The- Oh, I think he's talking about the 3 dogs. He's asking for you to name the 3 dogs. And I don't know what he means by trio master.
Name the 3 dogs? No, name each.
Is this just trivia? Actually, I'd be interested in getting in on this too. I actually have a lot of fun with trivia.
I have no idea where Suicune was from. Or Entei, or...
Where they're from?
yeah, I have no
Oh,
idea where
name each region's legend. Oh, no, sorry, I misread it. Name each region's... No, each region, you know, like Kanto, Johto. Just
Wow.
name their 3 legendaries.
the...
Sorry, I read that wrong like 3 times.
Fuck, that'd be hard.
I think I can do it, but you try first.
What, Kanto's the first region, so you've
Yeah, do first gen
got-
first.
you've got Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, that's
Yeah.
the easy ones.
That's what I was thinking too.
Then you have Johto, which is the second region, which is Entei, Suicune, and Raikou.
Yep.
And then you've got third gen... Third gen had a trio?
Yeah. Actually, I'm actually kind of blanking on the trio for
No!
third gen.
Third gen's trio were, Groudon, Kyogre, and that fucking flying
Oh yeah.
shit.
I forgot that they were a trio in that one. That kind of like the
fuck is his
box
name?
ones were the trio.
Reh.
It starts with an this is bugging me. It's like it's got an R and a Y in it. I feel like a K also, but I could be wrong on that one.
Rayquaza!
Rayquaza. Yeah,
They put in
that sounds
the chat.
right. Yeah, I
Um,
think you're right.
Fourth gen, I'm not gonna know. Neither with fifth gen. I'm not gonna know those two.
Okay, I think I don't know I don't know the names for 4th gen, but I think I do know where they are. And it could be I could be thinking 5th gen ones and not 4th gen, but I know it's one of the two. It's like 3 it's got the 3 legendary dogs again, but there's like a steel one, a fighting one, and psychic. I don't know any of their names though.
It's there. I wouldn't know. I lost that after third gen. First, second, and third were my favorites. Also, what was it? Do you have to name their masters too?
Yeah, I don't know what the legendary master thing is. I don't even understand that.
Legendary masters.
4th was double penetration. 5th was big women. I have
Wait,
no
wait.
idea what either of those acronyms were.
You mean?
Oh, black and white and diamond and pearl. Yeah.
You mean?
No, I know that 4th was diamond and pearl and that black and white was 5th. I played both gens.
Oh, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, and Reggie Gigas.
Oh, God,
Reggie
how did I
Rock.
forget that? Okay, we're doing Intercontinental next because I want to be able to wrestle more people to unlock more people for potential tag teams.
Guys, fourth had 2 trios.
4th had 2 trios?
How am I supposed to know that? I don't fucking know
Yeah,
anything.
I don't know the
fourth
legendaries over. 4th is the one I played by far the least. I didn't beat 4th. In 5th, I'm at the Elite 4. I didn't beat the Elite 4. That's where I got in 5th. I power leveled a lot for it, and I'm actually like at a point where I could probably beat it if I've got like some 4 stores and stuff. But I just lost interest eventually.
Wait, so what a geek! You wanted us to name the masters. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Like the leaders of the trio, like that's.
I never thought they had leaders, honestly. I thought they were just wild Pokemon. 4th has 3 trios. Are you kidding me?
If anything, the first trio only gets its leader in the second one, which is Lugia, yeah. And
Wait, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, their master is Lugia? Was that a
Ho-Oh
thing in the
is-
games?
Ho-Oh cannot be the trio master of Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. I'm not buying that.
Is this explained in game or like in a movie? Because I don't remember that at all. Maybe there was like someone I didn't talk to who tells me this, or maybe I'm just forgetting.
In the movie and the game, it's explained that Lugia is the leader of the trio of birds, but
I don't remember that.
I remember seeing the movie. That was what Pokemon.
I remember
2000.
seeing a movie with Lugia, but I don't remember anything about it other than like Lugia was in it.
The birds end up getting like upset or something, and Ash goes to talk to Lugia because Ash gets to see all the legendary Pokemon all the time.
Ash is a lucky motherfucker.
Well, Reggie Gigas is obviously the leader of Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, and
yeah,
Reggie
yeah.
Rock. He's the form of the 3 of them together.
No, the leader is Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yes.
Working the fundamentals there.
Yeah, guys, I know more about Pokemon than you do. Reggie Fils-Aimé. You know, the legendary Pokemon. Gygus.
You know what? There's another thing that I didn't like about Pokemon Legendaries.
What?
Mew is like the Pokemon that would like started all Pokemon, right?
I think
And
it
then-
was supposed to be like the first Pokemon.
And then later there was a Pokemon that created the universe. So that means it would have created Mew, which would have created all the other Pokemon.
Wait, there was one that created the universe? Oh wait, is it that one with all the different forms, like the speed form and the power form and stuff?
I don't remember which
Because
one.
I've never caught that.
There's a Pokemon that can control time. There's a Pokemon that can control
Whoa, which one
space.
can control time?
I don't know. It's all this different crap about stuff.
What a nasty elbow.
Deoxys. Third gen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Deoxys.
never caught Deoxys.
Deoxys.
What did Deoxys do in storyline again? Was he like a time manipulator?
Oh, and I wasn't gonna get the trio from
Mew was
the
never
fifth-
called the Pokemon that created, or the Pokemon that created Pokemon. Yeah, wasn't he just like the first Pokemon or something?
He couldn't be the first Pokemon if another Pokemon created the universe.
I agree with that, but I'm not totally confident that Mew was the first Pokemon yet, because I know my memory on this is shady.
Yeah, I know. my
Deoxys was an
memory on-
alien. Wait, Deoxys isn't a Pokemon?
And how can
That's
you catch it in
fucking
the Pokeball?
creepy and awesome. Wait, how do you catch him in a Pokeball? Wait, does this mean that you can catch other living beings in Pokeballs? Can you catch a human in a Pokeball? Has anyone ever tried that?
Shut the hell up, Misty!
Oh my god, have they ever tried that in an episode? Thrown a Pokeball at a human? What happened? Does it just like bounce off them comedically, or...?
How bad you want to win the match? The fact of the matter is the human body is only capable of so much.
Oh my
Let's
god.
let's find out. Tosses the master ball at
Cableon was the trio master of 3 things I can't even pronounce and don't think I've ever read in my life.
Cableon is the master of.
I'm guessing those are 5th gen legendaries, and all I know about 5th gen legendaries are the 2 dragons on the box art. I don't even know their names.
That's fucking Reshiram and Zekrom.
Wasn't Zekrom that,
Zekrom's the black.
No, wasn't Zekrom...
Zek-
Okay, no, what am I thinking of? What is the electric Pokemon in 4th gen? I think it's like Electric and Ghost, maybe, that you get in the Haunted Mansion, in the Chateau. What's the one that you get... I glanced at the chat, and for a second I thought you said 5th Gaben. Like Gabe Newell?
Nice.
5th Gabe Newell. Rom Tom, okay. See, I never caught that one, but I've seen it before, and it looked cool.
He wasn't a legendary.
It wasn't a legendary, it was just like a rare one. Is it like cast form, or it's just like a cool rare Pokemon that there's just one of, but it's not legendary?
Also, the genie Pokemon were uncreative too. The genie
The genie
legendaries.
ones?
Turn-
See, I liked the genies.
Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus.
I liked the genies, and I thought they were creative, except for how all 3 of them, like,
They're recolors of each other.
they're not quite.
with
They're a
different
little bit more than.
tentacles.
They're a little bit more than recolors, but I
Yeah.
still wish they were like, you know,
Different
with
more.
Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, they had the same idea. You know, they were like big, awesome
They were big
phoenix-like
fucking
birds, but they were
birds.
different.
Yeah.
With the genies, they're too samey for me.
Same with the legendary guardians.
The legendary are those the Reggie
See?
whatevers?
No, that's Uxie. No, the Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel are the legendary golems.
Yeah, I actually like the golems. I thought they were different enough to be cool, and I think that their character design is actually really creative and fucking terrifying. Can you
Okay.
imagine seeing that Goliath in a cave somewhere?
So,
Oh my god, that's a creepy thought. I think those are really cool Pokemon.
So Dialga, Palkia, and I'm not even gonna try the third one. They're the creation trio. So I'm assuming one of them's time, one of them's space, and the other one's
He drops the elbow.
the other thing.
Oh, by the way, I'm fighting William Regal.
Sweet.
This is when he started to get his longer hair. Although they made it a little bit too dark brown in this game. This was also when William Regal was a good guy for his last good guy run in WWE, I think. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? William Regal is a good guy.
You know, I think I like the legendary duos better.
You mean
Maybe.
like Lugia and Ho-Oh?
Lugia, Ho-Oh, Latias, Latios. I don't know how to say that.
I was
one,
never
but
really
you
into
got
Latias
Darkrai.
and Latios. Maybe it's just because I like never caught them or anything.
You get,
and like
you get Mew and Mewtwo.
Mewtwo was always cool. Mew was always cool.
Yeah.
Donta, shut up! I'm getting really annoyed with it. I just want to talk about Pokemon, Donta. Come on. I don't want to get mad at you here, but you keep saying it over and over, and I just want to talk about some Pokemon. It's my stream.
Yeah.
He keeps telling me over and over, can we just talk about wrestling? Please, I just want to talk about some Pokemon. I'm interested in this.
In Crystal, Ho-Oh cannot be caught until all 3 legendary beasts have been captured.
Yeah, I think that might be why I never got both of the because I never got the electric.
Raikou?
I never got Raikou. Yeah.
In Gold you could catch. Oh well, that's Crystal.
I had Crystal and either Gold or Silver. I honestly don't remember which one.
I remember Raikou was. I think he was the hardest one to catch, wasn't he? I remember Suicune you could catch because
Raikou
Suicune would roam.
Raikou was the fastest, wasn't he? He had the highest speed, so naturally he'd be the hardest to hit with like Mean Look or something.
Suicune was the one who would run around. He was very. I
No,
think
didn't they all run around? I remember them all running around. Like they would change location every time you did, and it was just kind of luck if you got in the same one as them. Like I don't know if there was a pattern or not. I was never that hardcore into searching for them.
I know that I had a Suicune. I don't think I caught the other ones.
Okay, he says that all of them ran prior to Crystal. Yeah, I think I remember that even.
I remember I had a Suicune. I never caught Entei and I never caught Raikou, but I always wanted Entei.
Entei was really cool. Although the thing on his head was a little bit dumb. It didn't really bother me that much.
The steel plate on his face.
Doesn't he have like a picture of a flame on his head?
No, there's like his mane is looks like fire.
Oh, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Doesn't he have like a beard that looks like smoke?
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
And then Raikou's got like his like was Entei fire type? Yes, Entei was fire.
Yeah, he was the fire one. I'm guessing Entei is kind of a play off Ember, maybe? I don't know. A lot of Pokemon names are based off some kind of word.
Like you can even kind of see that Raikou is the thunder type just by his name. Like he's the lightning Pokemon because it's just Raikou.
Mm-hmm.
The name is very sharp. Like they always make the legendary like thunder Pokemon.
Also, I'm sure it translates in some way to either to some kind of pun for some kind of I'm sure it translates to some kind of Japanese pun for like Shinto stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of
like,
it seems to.
But thinking about it, like even names kind of make it.
Even the sound of the name sounds electric, and I think that's really
has
cool.
its like nice like almost like a watery kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
You got Suicune, and then you have Entei.
Suicune sounds like majestic-ish, you know?
Yeah. And then you've got Raikou.
And Raikou also makes me think of Raiden, God of Thunder.
Raikou makes me think of Raichu.
Which, Raichu, God of Thunder. I wonder, of the trio in 5th gen, the genies, the electric one, what was his name?
Thundurus.
Thundurus? Okay. I was gonna say, like, does he have a name that, like, is in some way translates to Thor or Torbjorn? Because I was wondering if they would. I was wondering if they were gonna keep with like the lightning god theme.
No, Thundurus.
Not just Thundurus.
The one that is Earth type.
I guess it's supposed to. Wait. The electric one is Thundurus.
Yeah.
But thunder isn't electricity.
The thunder the
thunder is
lightning...
noise. Okay, well I guess you do have to use Thundershock, Thunder, and Thunderbolt, even though thunder is the noise, not the electricity.
You've got Thundurus, Landorus, And I don't remember what the third one was. I forgot. I had it up because people have been posting the legendary trio. Tornadus.
Tornadus. Okay. Ah, God, it's... Just... I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was gonna say. Yeah, Tornadus is the only pure flying type. Isn't that for, like, balancing issues?
So
I remember reading something about, like, the reason that it's like that is because, like, there's something broken with having a pure flying. And I think it might have to do with the move Roost. But I'm not sure, because Roost wasn't added until later. Roost wasn't until, I think, 3rd gen. Thunderous is considered OP online. Yeah, what about pure flying makes it OP?
Thunderous was added to the games, I think. He's in the, like, 5th gen Pokemon.
Thunderous was 5th gen, yeah. Thunderous, not Tornadus. Oh, yeah. But what is, about flying, pure flying? Do you know what's considered OP about pure flying? Because I've heard a lot of times, apparently there's something broken about it and that's why you never see it. But I don't know if that's just fan speculation.
Wait, Tornadus is a bird that turns into a genie? What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, all the flying types I can think of are part something else, and they're often part normal, but, you know, they can be other things.
Why can he be a bird? He looks way cooler as a bird.
Yeah, I know what a geek, that Tornadus is pure flying, and he's not the one who's considered OP. But I'm saying, what about pure flying is OP? Because before even Tornadus, before Gen 5, people were always saying that the reason there's no pure flying is because it's OP, and I forget the rationale behind it. Because there was actually some kind of reasoning they gave, and I just don't remember what it is, and I was wondering if you knew.
I don't know. Maybe he knows. Thunderous. There's a reason why Thunderous is OP, and that's because he defeats his own weakness.
I think that's just speculation. Yeah, Joe might be right.
My God.
Because I just can't think of a reason. Like, flying's not a really strong defensive type. It's not even particularly, it's not even, like, in the top 5 offensive.
The reason why Thunderous is OP is because he's only weak to rock and ice. He takes half damage from fighting, flying, bug, steel, and grass.
Aren't there a few Pokemon that have no weakness? I know Sableye has no weakness, unless, you know, unless he might be weak to Fairy in the new one, I don't know. I would assume Fairy and Dark interact in some way. Spiritomb? Yeah, that's the sarcophagus one, right?
Is it?
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring.
Electros too. What type combo is Electros? I think there are also some that are considered that have no weakness because they have the levitate ability, and they only have a weakness to. I think there's one that only has a weakness to ground, but he also has levitate, so he's immune to ground.
I don't know.
I know it's not Coughing because Coughing's still weak against Psychic.
But I gotta say, all of the 3 genies, I think they look cooler when they're not genies, when they're in their other forms.
I've never seen the genie's other form. I didn't even know there was one.
Landorus is like a dog with like his like tentacle thing is a tail.
Yeah.
Tornadus is a bird. And Thunderous is like a monster.
And he's got bad intentions here.
Thunderous just has big arms.
Oh, the elbow connects. Whether you like him or not,
He's kind of like a cat, sort of.
Okay.
I think they just look cooler that way, not as like stalwart genies.
God, I wish I could leap over the turnbuckle and get to him right now, but I gotta climb on it. I think in the later games they actually let you vault it. Okay, I just landed face first on the stairs.
You lose.
I'm just kind of waiting for CM Punk to come back in. I'm just gonna drag him back in, because I think I can get a 5-star in this match, and I really need to.
These superstars aren't going to be feeling too strong after this.
Boom. I forgot, this is after CM Punk left ECW and went to Raw. That was weird when he did that, because he was always considered like ECW's like main eventer.
Alright, we're going flying type.
He drops the elbow.
Alright.
He's climbing the turnbuckle.
Top rope. Hey, I've actually got enough speed now where I get to the top rope a hell of a lot faster.
Flying cape takes double damage from lightning and ice.
WWE has become
Double
yeah,
damage,
I
lightning,
forgot
ice,
that
and
ice
rock.
is good against flying. That doesn't come up very often in my matches.
Electric, ice, and rock. Pure flying types. Tornadoes. That's it.
Yeah.
Primarily flying type. Ooh, is that a new Pokemon?
Which
I
one?
believe it is. Noivern.
I don't recognize the name.
It's a flying dragon.
Might be 5th gen. Because I'm not familiar with every... Actually, I'm less familiar with 4th gen than 5th gen, as far as Pokemon go.
It doesn't have any information really on it at all.
That's a 6th gen one, says Joe.
Yeah, they're all pretty hush-hush Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I'd imagine they haven't released all of them yet.
Yeah. UFO?
What? There's one just called UFO?
This Pokemon Studio.
I don't even know what he's telling us to shut up about this time.
Hilarious.
Wait, so what about UFO?
I don't believe it. This one's over.
It was just like it was just like a UFO. It was probably from one of the games. It's like it wasn't even like a Pokemon.
Wait,
Yeah,
like,
it's a Pokemon. It's a Poke Studio thing.
a Poke Studio thing?
Yeah, I don't know what Poke Studio is.
I don't know what that is either. Did I miss a game? I know a lot of Pokemon stuff exists. I'm sure I've missed games.
It's from Pokemon Black. It's from Pokemon Black 2 and White 2.
Oh, no wonder I didn't play those.
I didn't play those either.
So it's not a Pokemon, right?
It doesn't look like a Pokemon.
Okay.
It's a mini game. It's the mini game from Black and White 2.
Oh, kind of like the berry thing from 3? Or,
Yes.
oh god, you know what was fun in Emerald? I love... Oh, you know, Emerald. It was also in Sapphire, I think.
Movie Studio.
I loved the Poke shows? No, they called it something else. Pokemon contests. Yes, oh my god, those were so much fun. I loved the hell out of those. I would catch Pokemon specifically just to be good at those contests. Oh my god, that is how you do a damn mini-game, where the mini-game is like as fun as the game itself. Holy shit, that was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
Making bases in Emerald, yeah, I forgot about that too. Like, there was no point to it, but it was still so much fun.
Yeah, you had to collect all the Pokemon badges and all the Pokemon ribbons. All those ribbons.
I thought it was awesome. Oh god.
I liked it. It
God,
was
I want to
hard.
play that now. I wonder if
It
there's
would
an
get-
online simulator for it.
It was hard if you weren't someone who would just go catch Pokemon for those things.
Yeah. Part of me wants to say I'm sure there's an online simulator, I can go play that, but the other part of me says that half the fun really is getting your own team and making your team, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer to just play the game again.
Yeah. Whoa. I got tired like all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm actually planning to have this be the last match of the night. My throat is actually starting to really hurt. My throat's starting to really hurt.
Yeah, it's like 11:13 and I'm used to going to bed at like 8:39.
When the stream goes to YouTube, people will be hating on it after 30 minutes. The stream goes into... I don't think people are going to be hating on it, honestly. I think very few people are going to vocally have an issue with it.
What do I think of what?
I don't know that Pokemon off the top of my head.
I don't know what that is.
Pokemon is the best.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing. I feel the same way, partner. And
Type it on the wiki.
I'm not on the wiki. God damn it.
Just Google search Kyrium naked.
No.
See what you get.
He's there.
No.
Type in carry him in the butt.
Chest, man. And he's walking
No.
overhead. He's working the fundamentals there. The big boot, what a sickening impact.
Oh my god.
What?
It's like an ugly stone ice dragon.
Everything to get to
What's
this
it
point.
from? 5th
That's
gen?
some hardcore drama right there.
Yeah.
Sure is. That's what makes sports
It's
entertainment so
it's the third of the dragon trio.
Yeah, right.
Wait. In 5th gen it was a trio? Wow, I didn't even know. I thought it was
It's
just a duo.
It's a dragon trio.
Yeah, I thought it was just a...
I don't like him.
See, I don't know anything about the legendaries in 5th.
I don't like him. He just
Thunderous DDT.
kind of looks like a.
Brandon,
You know
I
what?
think you're racist.
He looks like a Pokemon.
Looking for an
Kinda.
This is gonna be trouble.
Is it one of those Pokemon? Is it one of those damn ice cream cones?
No.
I don't like the ice cream cone
That's
Pokemon at all.
Vanillite, okay?
I honestly think that the idea of a vanilla ice cream cone Pokemon could be done well. I just don't think Vanillite is it being done well. If you look at even first gen, there are a lot of Pokemon that when you look at just the concept of the Pokemon, it is dumb beyond belief. However, they found a way to make it work. I think they could have made Vanillite work. I don't think they made it work, though.
fundamentals there.
the Savage Helios. He looks
Vanillite
like
was
a
not made by
Digimon.
the same guy. That explains a lot.
I like the Savage Helios. He looks like a Digimon. Come out and say it, Brandon.
Does he, Brandon?
He kind of does. He kind of does. In certain ways.
It was done by an American studio.
That's Vanillite. That was done by an American studio. I believe.
How many were done by this American studio? I would be interested in looking at a side-by-side list of American studio to Japanese studio ones and seeing if there's like a clear difference in art design. Because that might explain a lot of the things that I have an issue with.
When Pokemon have other forms, they're just going to the horrible territory of looking like Digimon.
Oh, did I get enough stars for #1 contendership?
Here.
Yeah, I got #1 contendership. So who is the champion? Oh, I won't even know until I do #1 contenders match. Okay, I guess that's it for this stream for today then. I don't think I'm going to stream this game the next stream. I do have a lot of things that I want to stream, although I'm trying to streamline it and that I'm getting things done more. But I've been wanting to stream every day, but I haven't been able to because I've been working so much on the special, the week-long special that starts tomorrow, guys. So in 9 hours, the first episode of that special will be live. So, I guess that's it then. That's it for the stream today. If you're new to the stream, then hi, I'm Mah-Dry-Bread. Check out the description. You can find a link to my channel, where I've been uploading a video or more a day for 2.5 years now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check out the description and see the link to my Twitch stream, where you can catch these streams live next time. Yes, you can hug Sophia Voidwalker. There. I hugged the microphone. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Brandon, that hug was actually directed at you, just don't tell her that.
Oh, okay.
Bro hug, bro.
Bro hug, bro.
Can you have a shout-out for no reason? Well, I read your comments, so that's kind of a shout-out. The Savage Helios. In pink. Alright, guess that's it for the stream then. So until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.